Good. Discord's up.
Oh, yeah. Shins. That was the one that like really got me, the one you sent. Love that one. This is the most recent thing I've seen that made me go like, "Oh, this is cool." Because I'm a huge Smash Bros fan, and I've always been a fan of the story modes, kind of. But like when Subspace Emissary came out,
oh, that was the best.
I was like, please, for Ultimate, make Subspace 2, and they teased they said, oh, we had something big, we have something big, and World of Light in concept is really cool, but it didn't have that emotional
It doesn't have the same
punch.
feel.
Yeah, like how many times like did how many good little story vignettes did they tell without saying a goddamn word in Subspace Emissary? It was all looks and like actions and cool
It's all on the body
cinematics.
language. It was great.
Yeah, it was so good. And then like the tease of World of Light got me so much because like even just the intro is just like Fox standing at the front and he's speaking in full voice, being like, and a bunch of other characters are talking. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be insane. And then when you finish the whole thing, there's like what 4 cutscenes maybe, and they're all boss related besides the first one. Okay, done nerding out. Nerd out in a different way. Once Bizarre's good.
I mean, I got the stream going. I can't fix this because it's something to do with Discord, so.
Well, you put up the VTuber. Let's go.
All right. Big titty goblin. Here we go.
Big titty twink.
That's already taken, though.
Yeah, I'm the big titty goblin.
Oh, no, I was saying it's like there's already a big titty goblin VTuber.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Bastards.
I forget her name.
It's not Napkin, is it?
She's the... Fuck, what is her name?
Quickly switch to Hobgoblin. Go!
Big titty bugbear.
Yeah, I was just thinking Bugbear.
There we go.
The minute I said Hobgoblin, I'm like, wait, Bugbear would be better, and then you said it.
It's just made me think of the barn scene in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Shins and Bizarre have gotten to that point.
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah, my computer melted halfway through Act 2, so...
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was like, sorry, we can't run this game past this point. I'm like, okay. I'll play it one day.
So
I've got beer.
Good to go.
We're good to go?
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. Immediately passes off to Saw. What happened last time? Bard.
Last time we all made our way to the Radiant Hall. We met Commander Althea, and interrogated Corvin. Were able to get a lot of information out of him. Some out of his mouth, most of it in my head.
Most of that entire encounter was in your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for detect
and some
thoughts.
of it was detect thoughts.
Although next time I'm gonna put each question as a certain amount of time. So for instance, like one question will be 10 seconds or something, so you get like 6 questions or something, and then it's out.
Okay. Yeah.
That way we don't just keep going off of one person.
Kind of like with Ray's Dead. Or
Yeah,
Dead, and how you only have
exactly,
5.
exactly. Yeah, I think that's a solid, not nerf, but like equalization of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we were able to get information out of him, including what the totems and the puppets were, information about where he came from, his village that was decimated by Lune, and who was acting under duress in attempts to save presumably the last person other than him surviving his village, Lady Janaya. We were able to then convince him to help us out. And So he's currently going to be living in a prison cell, but with a bedroll.
I'll interject a little bit too there,
Mhm.
because during last session, you guys, when you were messaging or talking to him, I recall at some point he owns his actions, where it's
Yes,
like
yeah.
you don't know what I've done. Like I'm not a good person, although maybe he wants to be. We don't know.
It's fine. I'll beat the good into him.
All right, continue.
Yeah, and then the juicy stuff happened.
Oh yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
You fucking monster.
Monster.
Yeah, then we asked Althea about the ring, and she said she got a bad feeling about it. And Rick took it back. And then there was a tense moment between Brasrick and Althea.
No. Oh, wait, yeah. No, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah,
I got the order.
Mama's just shouting at me. Yeah, and there was kind of a moment of recognition between them, which is when McCarafay decided to cast Detect Thoughts
Good one.
on Brasrick and saw some things, and then also directed that at Althea and picked up the name Reardon.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that many answers next time.
Well, no, she cast that a second
she
time.
cast it twice,
yeah.
didn't she?
Yeah, I used
She
that
used
to
up
get
both of her
but-
things to read my mind and violate the sanctity of my brain.
How funny would it have been though if she just kind of did a round table and Kree was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" Gwynry's just like humming
No.
a tune.
Wait, no, Kreese is just like is the God damn it! There's an episode of I can't remember what show it was, but they like read a bird or translate what birds are saying, and it's like nuts, fruit, worms. Yes, good nesting material. Yes, must build nest or something like that.
Yeah,
Make
and
her a
then
stereotypical bird.
Yes.
and then McCarafay tried to pickpocket Brasrick.
And how'd that
Because
turn
she
out
was
for her?
afraid that, yeah, she was afraid that he was going to not tell her what was going on with the ring. And she did not succeed in that, and there was a bit of a tense moment.
Only a bit.
Look at this, a New Zealander just obsessing about a ring.
God damn!
Okay,
If
Where
I
have we
had
seen this before?
right.
Done.
Everybody knows
Okay.
Sauron was from New Zealand.
Which one? Which Sauron? The hot one? Have you guys watched Rings of Power?
Listen, it's the same
No.
guy. He's just wearing armor.
And a few years older.
I mean, he was like
No,
about 6,000 in Rings of Power,
Yeah.
anyways. Like, it
That's
doesn't
true.
matter. The only reason
I wouldn't
Gandalf,
know, I haven't seen it.
the only reason Gandalf looks as old as he is because the good guy gods were like, you know what? We're gonna nerf all of our people, even though fucking douchebaggery over there isn't nerfing any of his people. So Gandalf ages.
So wait, Bizarre, have you watched it then? Season 2?
Oh no, I did an entire.
Oh.
I took an entire class
Okay.
on Tolkien's work, so I'm like,
I need someone else in this world to watch this show so I can talk to them about
I'll eventually watch it, but like, I'm
What is it on?
Amazon.
Prime.
Oh well, then I can watch it whenever.
Yeah, eventually I'll. Oh my god, my camera's freaking the fuck out. But yeah, eventually
I think
I'll
it
watch
actually
it.
kind of looks cool.
What
it would,
that I
it would work really well with
if we were doing a
games.
sci-fi thing, yeah. If my transmission kept getting interrupted, it'll be great for when we play Abiotic Factor again.
That too, yeah.
But yeah, no, I just know pretty much everything that happened.
That's fair.
Aside from obviously the creative choices they've made, but I know just too much about that entire galaxy. I can even tell you the name of the real god. Fucking Aluvatar.
Oh yeah.
He's the one who actually made shit, and the Valar are just his shitty, spoiled children. Fuck it, I can't remember what the God, what's Dick Nuts' name? I can remember like every fucking bad guy that was listed ever, but like
I love it. You could just go through all of these characters have like a fancy fantasy name, and then there's Dick Nuts McGee because he just couldn't think of anything
I
else.
can't think of his fucking name. And if ironically he's like their equivalent of the devil. Like,
This is why our sessions take so long.
listen,
Shit. All right.
I regret
Anyway,
nothing.
so what do we have any old business of things that may have happened that people want clarification on or an answer to that we just I forgot / or ran out of time?
I just know that I all I remember is I'm going to the fucking magic shop thingy,
magic shop.
and then I'm gonna go beat up the guy at the iron place.
Yeah. Okay. So I messaged you this, but
Yep.
there was not last session, but the session before. I had touched Silvara again, helping her up, and we meant to follow up on that last session, but forgot.
I forgot as well.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, and because I asked you about that, I had a more definitive answer than just off the cuff. So an important thing for that will be, I think in the past when anyone had touched her, it was your first glimpse of your patron gods, but also it was just an increase of that behind the scenes buzzing, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. So the last time, and this will if anyone else has also touched her since, this is going to be a similar thing. Her innate champion god buzzing kind of signal is kind of blinking. I would say it's like going in and out, in and out, almost as if maybe it's fading, but you're not quite sure, obviously. And
That's always good to hear.
she doesn't seem to be acting any different. Obviously, because if she was meant to act different, I had forgot. So she's not acting any different at all. But that is a detail. Did anyone else have anything that I may have forgotten to answer properly? Or if I missed it?
I didn't really do much last session, so I don't. There shouldn't be anything in mind.
I already feel terrible about that. So
I regret nothing. I was scaring people into submission.
I was gonna say it's like these two are the charisma, so.
Yeah.
And I say I'm a giant 7-foot tall lizard man.
Okay, so I think we left off with the interrogation coming to an end, the pickpocketing and everything.
Yeah.
Had you guys?
And I wanted to, before Corbin leaves, I wanted to get physical descriptions of everyone.
Oh, from him?
Mentioned. So Lune, Necros, Zelthea, just kind of get rough physical descriptions.
I'll give you a quick answer instead of like in character.
Yeah.
So he doesn't fully know exactly the physical characteristics of Necros. He's always been cloaked, face obscured, things like that.
Yeah, probably because he's a skeleton.
Maybe. And where's my Lune?
Skeleton and or just a rotting corpse.
Just a
given
bad
form.
dude.
It's almost
oh,
like his name is Necros.
yeah. Oh, that's not. Where's my? There's Lune. I did the thing again where I used work ink and printed shit. Okay. Lune. He will tell you that she has long silver hair that she sometimes will like do up in a bun for like combat and things like that. Um, she has like pale pink eyes, and she always seems to be wearing um, like a cloak, but not one that you would naturally see on someone. It's more um, like shadowy is a bad word, but like it's like dark, and it seems to almost have like spectral tendrils constantly like kind of shifting as if something is living within the cape. So kind of the best description I'll give of that.
She's got a squirrel.
She doesn't tend to hide who she is because she loves to go invisible. She loves to use invisibility, and it's a spell that she casts. He'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not an innate ability. She casts a spell. And then was there anyone else?
Zalthea.
Okay, Zalthea. First off, he says you're going to be looking for a larger woman. She's quite large.
Larger how?
Like, is she
She
thick
is
or is
a
she?
minotaur,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so it's not hard to miss her.
I was gonna say it's like because there's larger as in she's just fucking tall, larger as in she's a little more to her, or larger as in
She thick.
Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. Zalthea also goes under a large cloak category, obviously to hide certain things.
I feel like a
of
fucking
herself.
minotaur is going to be pretty obvious, though.
Yeah, unless she's cloaked and we can't see her legs.
Or if there's a spell cast.
That too.
Or, I don't know, she's got a fucking cow face.
I
Alright.
guess it depends on the Minotaur, yeah.
Was there anybody else?
No, that was all.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah. And I'll just
Okay.
can I just use minor illusion to like do little headshots so everyone can get like a rough idea, just based on just
I'm
Just
going to ask just real quick. Is that a
putting-
first level spell?
it is a cantrip.
Putting
Okay,
an
great, go for it.
APB out on these bastards.
Yep.
Are we still doing this at the temple so our paladin friend can see?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't left
She's
yet,
just
so
here
everyone's
vibing.
still-
Yeah, we'll say we'll start roleplay here, and we'll say Althea was about to take Corvin downstairs, and then she kind of like saw magic happening and kind of still holding him, and he's kind of
Yeah.
like looking over too. And then you guys can take it from there.
just police sketch, but minor illusion.
Okay. All right, go
Police
ahead, guys.
your face.
Let's see.
Police sketch, but your face. Or at least your face is the, yeah, you know what I mean.
Brusrick rolls to commit their faces to memory. I'll be
Speaking of
fucked.
rolls,
Bruswick is a fucking idiot.
I told you, I'm a giant. Damn it, he's not here yet. I told you, he's a giant 7-foot tall fucking lizard man. What do you want from him? All of you soft skins look the same.
Fucking
smooth
lizard.
skin.
That's right.
Alright, I think if no one else has anything they want to do with Corvin and Althea's taking him away.
I'm gonna do it quick.
Just really quick,
Mhm.
if at all, who would look at Corvin before he goes away?
Me.
Just roll me a perception if you would.
Mhm.
Anybody.
I was gonna say it's like I mean I'm pretty sure most of us would.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
we would-
as
Yeah.
he went before he goes
Well,
away?
because-
We're all
because
pretty much
all-
looking at him.
Althea's taking him down to the dungeon.
Goddamn perception.
Oh, well, unless we're all going to beat 22.
Well,
Where is
I don't see shit.
They apparently
I'm
rolled a
very
3.
distracted by
Oh.
the.
Well,
You rolled a what?
Alright.
I rolled a 3.
Uh,
You rolled a
guys are-
5.
Actually-
Billy rolled
so-
a 4.
So, McCarafe notices as Althea, we'll say, hands are cuffed behind the back or whatever, or even in front. It doesn't matter. She puts her hand on the middle of his back to kind of like push him forward a little bit, like guide him a little bit, and he arcs his back as if like, oh, that hurt a lot, but he doesn't say it, right? He's just clearly in pain, grits his teeth, and the two of them go down the stairs. And that reason that's important. During the fight, he never got hit in the back.
I was gonna say, I just punched him in the face
And threw shit at him.
and threw shit at him. That's,
Um,
I was
he
gonna say, did we
just got a
really throw a
tramp
motherfucker at
stamp.
him?
I threw a motherfucker at everybody. Except for
Yeah.
that one chick because she ran.
Well, my thoughts, like, did he have wings?
Didn't
that
we
detective is a
say-
great question.
Hang on. What part of his back did she push it? Like middle of his back?
Like in
Oh,
the
okay.
center,
Yeah.
middle back,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I misheard. I thought you said lower back.
right on the bum.
Right.
Just
Right.
battered him on the
I was
ass to
gonna
get him
say,
moving.
I thought he had a tramp stamp that was still healing. I don't know.
No,
That's his brand.
That's right.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Cree, that's a very good idea there.
I'm a bird. Come on.
Should have given you advantage.
She's over here just like wings.
would've been a
Everything has
12.
wings.
That's true. Okay. All right. I personally wanted that little tidbit of information to get out a little bit, but
Zombie
okay.
dust.
It's a good thing I'm observant.
Thank God one of us can see.
All right.
I
And
rolled
where?
hits at my +5 gave me an 8.
All right. And where would you guys like to go now?
Well, before we go anywhere, I want to kind of say to everyone, all right, I just want to take a moment to write everything down, make sure I've got everything. And then I feel like we should come up with a plan for what we want to do.
Okay.
So,
All right, I concur.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Mhm.
I don't know what else to say.
yeah. Okay. So, the places
Me
we've
either.
got so far, we've been told to go to the magic shop about the ring and possibly the music box as well,
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah, those are
We've been
taken.
given the Iron Pit as where Lune might be, and then we've also been told that Zalthea frequents the baths,
Correct.
and Necros is supposedly going to be laying more music boxes at midnight tonight.
Pile drive that son of a bitch.
And we also know that on the way here, we passed by the glade that the jackrabbit had been seen.
Yes.
Also correct.
And I'll stop and think for a second. You said Corbin said to ask the right people to find where
Wait.
the Iron Pit is.
Was that Corbin or Todd?
Corbin
that was
said
Corbin.
ask
That
the
was
right
Corbin.
people.
Yeah.
Time to ask Todd. He owes me
Yeah,
a favor.
I was
Turns out
just
the
gonna
Iron
say
Pit is actually at the
The Iron
at
Pit
the
is the
bar.
sex
that was my
dungeon.
thought. I did actually message Shadow and be like, don't tell me, but does Todd run the Iron Pit?
I didn't answer you.
Now, was that you didn't answer because you just ignored it, or you didn't answer because
Yeah.
No,
DM.
He sent a bunch of gifts of, I'm not saying anything.
I'm gonna beat up Todd if he
So I'll
doesn't
just-
tell us.
Yeah, I'll say, I think. I don't know if Todd runs the Iron Pit, but I think he would. He seems like someone who would know that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think definitely seeing Todd should also be on that list.
This dude's seedy enough. He might know.
This is
All
John
right,
Krasinski
fine.
Well, he
looking
said-
motherfucker.
He said to come by the Jolly Jackalope after hours.
Yes, he did.
And
Ah,
then
God,
when
that
I
means we have
asked
to
if
wait.
he had anywhere where we could keep someone for a little bit, he said, if you bring him round the back. So something is going on there.
So there are two things that could be. One, it could be a brothel. Two, it could be a fight pit.
All right.
Or both.
It could be both.
So
3, it could be a
that
trap.
means I'm gonna visit the magic shop. I'm gonna find out about these magic trinkets. And then I'm gonna go kick the front door in.
What about the back door?
I'm gonna go in the front door because they'll be expecting us at the back door.
I'm just gonna. Are we just going to go in and start fighting, or do we
No,
want to try
no,
and
I
get
just want the element
more
of surprise.
Okay, because I would also say I am able to disguise myself. If we want someone to go in and try get information on them, get a closer look at them or interact with them or anything like that,
Okay.
and not because Lune specifically knows what we look like.
Well, let's
So
see
if
what magic
someone wanted
items.
to cover me, I can do that.
I was gonna say, let's see what magic items we can find at the magic shop too, because we're gonna need some way for you to signal if something goes wrong.
Yeah, and this is when I wish that I took the message cantrip.
So
Next level, I'm getting the message cantrip.
perhaps there will be a magic item or a magic flare gun in the shop.
All right.
Or
Rapidly creates one.
I could give you a time frame where then I kick the front door.
We could also do that.
I'm just listing
how
options.
good are you at lurking in shadows and just kind of observing?
I'm
You
a
don't strike me as much
7-foot
of a
tall
lurker.
guy in armor
Yeah.
and shiny scales. I'm not very good at that, but I'll hide on the roof of the building
And then
over.
perhaps Gwenry's smaller. Could
I am
blend in
very
a little bit
small.
more. So that's an option if we either wanted to seek out Zalthea or Lune, which would be the Barts or the Iron Pit. That is an option. But I think first we should go to the magic shop.
Do we want to split up into teams and 2 people go for the jackalope thingy? The rabbit? Since
Well,
we're here?
Yeah, the thing about that is we promised Thalos, who was the archivist at the library, that we would involve him if we did anything.
Oh.
So let's
Well.
get all
So-
this taken care of, and that can be last, because that's not on a time crunch.
No, not so much. And it could be that it, doesn't appear during the day. I don't remember if it said anything specifically about when it showed up. But it could be, it only shows up at dusk or whatever. So I think we should go talk to
Everybody
Thalos,
look at
get some more information on that.
Everybody look at my stream real quick.
If you got a cat,
It is adorable.
oh, it's a soup.
Oh my
Big ol'
god.
baby.
Who's a little mountain lion?
He's a tiger. A big baby tiger. Who weighs 200 fucking pounds.
He is a very large and fluffy man.
Keep saying fluff like that's where the bulk is coming from.
He is large and he is fluffy.
He's large and in
He's
charge.
mostly large.
Okay.
Whereas Belle is tiny and fluffy. All of her mass is fluff.
All right. So we've decided to head back to Ravenswood.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, so are we all going? Personally, I wouldn't mind a bath. It's been a couple of days and that fight was
What
a
is
little
it, like
messier than I would like.
1 or 2 in the afternoon now?
Something like that. I
Because
think.
you guys woke up as like 5 a.m.
You said before dawn, which also
Yeah.
another thing I want to ask. So the ability on my fan refreshes at dawn. So the first time I cast it was technically before dawn. So would I still have 4 charges
Yes.
on it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. I
Mhm.
don't have to worry so much about making it through the day then.
Yeah, you'll be right. Okay, so important question. How do you want to get back to Ravenswood? The way you
Uh,
came?
I was say,
Different.
oh right, we're just outside of it, aren't we?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're outside
Yeah.
the.
I forgot that we had left.
Do we
What
feel
are
like we
the-
need to be keeping a low profile?
I mean, Brusrick doesn't.
Is this a relatively, like, not a large city, but like a well-traveled area where adventure parties kind of come and go?
I wouldn't say well traveled, but definitely like a small enough path that like it makes sense that most people traveling this way have gone in single file and but not many carts, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if we would need to hide ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a mystery of where this place is. It's just the regular folk don't have a big reason to come here.
Oh,
Mhm.
and before we leave, I want to
Also, I am a
say,
paladin.
yeah, I
coming
want to
back
say
from
to
that.
Althea, like if she comes back, I want to
Yeah.
just be like, hey, if we need backup, because it seems like some shit might go down.
You know, it
Can
actually doesn't
we,
matter that you're sitting right there this time.
if shit goes down, can we call on you for help? Can we rely on this group?
So, Althea, she will ponder it for a second, and maybe she'll like walk over to like a ledger and open it up and just kind of like close it and be like, you know what? Where would be the best place for me and mine to show up if you needed us?
Did we get any idea of where the music boxes were going to be placed? Would it be around the town square more, or
They were. I don't think you got like an exact location.
just around the town?
If we want to retroactively go back, um, we'll say that Corvin told you that Lune was going to be in charge of where they go.
Yeah, okay. But Necros was the one placing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. So we gotta beat up the lady before we know where the monster puts them.
Or coerce information out of her in another way. I can be quite persuasive.
I was gonna say, this
I'll
could
just
be
flutter my
misfire.
eyelashes.
Brusrick's still a little annoyed at you for trying to pick his pocket. Just kind of says,
Leering dragon eyes.
or
Hmm.
I beat her up. Oh crap! I forgot to didn't fucking save my stream update. Whoops.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
they'll say you're
Okay,
playing
so
Big Crew.
Yep. All right, you're
So
being.
are
let's
you
head back
just-
into town the normal way.
Yeah,
And yeah, we'll
I'm-
just say to Althea we don't know exactly where, but I guess the centre of town is as good a place as any, central location.
She's
Or
gonna.
just if you have anyone who could just keep an eye on things, particularly at night, I think.
She'll put her on her. She'll put like one hand on her hip and kind of like cock her head a little bit. Where are you staying?
At Genevieve's.
I'll meet you there.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Can't I swear
And,
to Christ?
You see her starting to scribble like a note, being like out come to Genevieve's kind of thing. Like she's getting a note ready, explaining what's going on.
Well, all right. So I think we're gonna go have a look at this stuff and see if we can get any more information. And I guess we'll meet you at Genevieve's.
Sounds
And if
good.
the timing is right, you might be there for my performance.
Oh, she drops the veil for a second. Oh, you sing.
And, play, and I'll bring my lyre out.
Very neat. I
I've
can't
been
play anything
really dying
myself.
to play piano. I haven't had a piano in I haven't touched one in 4 months, and I think I'm having withdrawals.
Bresrick picks her up and starts walking out the door with her.
Goodbye now. See you later.
You can hit on every other woman
Okay.
next time.
I
Okay.
was not hitting on her. How dare you?
So, you guys are heading out, and you're going back the way you came. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm going to bring y'all over to this. Now, when you left town, you remember seeing some very lazy guards, yes?
Yep.
They did not get. Oh, are we bringing the chair back? I feel like we should drop the chair off. Or can we
Alright.
send Althea with the chair?
You bring this
Althea
chair.
will bring a new chair.
Okay.
Better chair. A chair forged in paladin fire.
It's the flimsiest fucking wooden chair that you've ever seen, and it's slightly charred.
So, has everyone seen I've switched the background there?
Yep.
Okay. So the guards that you had seen before were pretty lazy, pretty pretty bored, I would say. One thing I'll mention, and I'll give this to everyone for free, no rolls, but the armor that the guards were wearing was probably a studded a studded leather, and
So
the
the nerd in me is like studded leather wasn't a thing.
well, it is indeed.
It's fine. I know,
Yeah.
but it annoys me.
Yeah, we can accept the fact that I'm a talking fucking lizard man, but and
Studded armor,
Kree's a fucking
too
bird
far.
lady.
So these guys look like they've strapped. Now this picture's not accurate; it's just AI. But these guys look like they had thrown on an old set of the guards' armor on top of like their own stuff, and it's loosely fitting. It's not really meant to protect anything. It's kind of just a guise. And
Shitty guys, apparently, if Bresrick can see
pretty
through it.
yeah, they're not trying to hide it. I will say, I'm gonna shrink this now that you've all been able to see it. Come on, let me shrink. Let me shrink.
Oh, do we now have bridge trolls?
There we go, shrink. Okay. Backstreet's back. All right. Okay. So these guys, let me zoom. I'll put them out here. Feel free to get yourselves out. Even if you don't
Whoa.
even if
Phrasing.
you don't end up fighting them, it might be interesting anyways.
It's fine, I have an idea.
So I'm gonna give you guys a chance, if you will, to do what you want with this situation. This bridge is the way you came. Behind it is a door into town, which normally is open at this time, but has been closed. There doesn't seem to be anyone like on the gates, like standing up there, kind of overseeing what's going on. It seems fairly quiet. Um, you don't really know Ravenwood too well, but you do know that if you went in either direction, you'll eventually find another way into town.
Okay.
So I'll leave it.
I
I'll leave
will.
it with you guys.
Yep.
Why don't you all do a quick perception again, just to see who spots them?
Okay. For some reason, perception is the one I can never find.
Well,
God.
god damn.
Alright,
I'm amazing.
I'm gonna. Unfortunately, Gwynry's the only one who doesn't quite notice them. My DC there was pretty low. Well, low for me.
Get off.
So 12 there, you'll notice them. So 3 of you notice them if someone wants to, grab Gwynry before walking into their sight.
I was about to say, I hold a hand out and stop everybody else. Kind of, but like try to do it a little subtly so it's not so obvious.
For fun's sake,
I'll
for,
bend down and go, oh, my shoelace is untied. Hold on a second.
for fun's sake, let's say Gwynry doesn't notice. What are you gonna do?
I grab her.
I'll go, oh, you've just got a little something on you. Let me get
Yep,
that
just
for you.
just
And I'll
whoa,
kind of
hold on.
pretend you've got like a bug on your shoulder or something.
Oh gosh.
There's a pterodactyl on your
And
arm.
now I'm like sweeping myself down. Like,
All right. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna try something here.
It's-
How many of them are there?
There is
Uh-oh.
5, and they are bunched up.
5 bunched up. All right, I got a plan. I kind of don't worry.
I am worrying.
You don't need to worry. It's fine.
I
whisper quickly. I whisper
Step
quietly.
out in front and say something.
Nope, just
But
let
I
this
won't,
happen.
I won't.
I whisper quietly. Just let it happen. I pick McCarafay up and move her to the side. No. I whisper, prepare.
I will kick you if you do that.
My arm's longer than your legs. It's fine.
You did peer into his mind with against his.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
I know that's
he
true.
doesn't know that.
He's got high armor class. It's fine.
But no. I
I
whisper
wouldn't be trying to do
quietly.
damage, just like annoying.
I whisper quietly, prepare to run in case things don't go the way I hope they will.
I could just talk to them.
I already
say
just
that I'm a
just
bard
let this
performing
happen.
in town, and
I've got a plan. You don't just trust me. So Brisric proceeds to walk onto the bridge in a cordial manner and greets them. Hello.
I'm gonna throw a slight kink in this just before you say hello.
All right.
Just as you're reaching them, you can hear you can see like one kind of sticks out as the boss of this group here, and he's kind of not. All right, I guess I could ping, couldn't I? Can I ping? Yeah, there we go. This guy. And he's kind of not
Oh, I didn't even
not
see that.
reprimanding,
Whoops.
but also like. What? Sorry.
Oh, I had the map moved wrong. I couldn't see any of them.
Okay, can you see him now?
Yeah, now I can see them.
Okay.
Get off me.
So-
You're being an asshole.
So this guy, he's the only one who doesn't have a doubled sprite. You can just slightly overhear him saying, "Oi, we're supposed to catch the fairy. You heard the big boss. There's no messing up. We heard she went this way." And then they all kind of say, "Hey, boss, look!" And then you come up. And do you still say the same thing?
Yeah,
or do you
yeah.
wanna change
I'm
your-
still.
do I hear that as well? Do we?
Well, this is why I asked for you guys to put yourselves on the map. So why
Yeah.
don't you
I
guys go
remember
ahead
where the hell.
and
I have to
so
remember how to do that.
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't remember at
it's
all.
I think it's the compendium tag.
Yeah.
Wait, no, is it?
Yep.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, art library. Art
No,
library.
no. Yeah, it's art library.
Under
yeah.
free assets.
And just click on one, drag it, or if you've made your own custom one, throw it in.
Eventually. Okay. Cat, I swear to Christ.
Oh, I uploaded it twice.
He's trying to.
All right, this is
Bite
going to
me.
be Silvara. I
Why
know
is
it's
it
not
not
a
facing
fairy,
me?
but
Paladin. There you are.
you should be able to
Get on
click and
there.
drag it out.
That's not happening.
It's
I
not
did it the
working.
other day, but I don't remember how I did it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think. Oh no, you had to do it for us, Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it. I figured out
Because
how to do it the
yeah,
other
but
day.
you did well.
All right,
there.
everyone, tell me what you want, and I'll pull it out.
Paladin
Druid
4.
stats.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Druid 6 for me.
Druid 6. Oh yes,
Why did I do it?
I love that one.
Let
Okay,
go,
and
let
then I
go
had
of the box, for God's sake.
give control to Andromeda.
I think I sent you mine anyway. You'd probably be able to.
I wish I could close
Find
these
it.
little boxes.
Hold on. Okay, save. Are you able to move that one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I have to open up Discord real quick.
Ah, I did it. If you go
People-
into journal and click and drag on your character, whatever's set as your character image.
Oh yeah, there you are. Wait, okay, hold on.
Why can't I save the Gwynry token?
Wait, where's that at, zombie?
Oh, hold on.
In journal, and if you click and drag your character name.
Oh, well, how to set that as a different image.
Oh, is this because
It'll be
bullet?
if you go into
Oh,
edit.
bio
So if you
and
open your
info.
character sheet and then edit, there's an option to put images and stuff in there.
Billy. Okay, Billy, you should be able to
Okay.
control that one. I got you at the very
Oh,
top
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see, I see. I just almost figured it out how to do it myself, but like
Well,
it didn't
yeah.
let me in the end. Oh well, this works. So
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, how the hell? Okay, I need someone to repeat that because I didn't catch how you changed that image.
So if you click on open your character
Yeah,
sheet,
I'm there.
and then in the top right corner there's an edit button,
Up right. Okay. Okay.
and then you can upload an image through there.
Got it. All right. Just drag myself up.
And then place yourselves where you would be at the moment Berserk's walking up.
Yep, I'm trying to.
I would be not following him, but trying to stay close.
Cat, no.
Like, do you want to be visible under there, what they can see? Or are you kind of hiding? Like, do you need to roll stealth?
I don't think I would try to be hiding.
Okay.
I'm more kind of. I think my thing is I'm more ready to step in if something goes wrong and try.
What she's trying to say
Dissuade
is
violence.
she doesn't trust me.
I didn't say it.
It's heavily implied. Even though she's the one who violated my mind brain.
Yeah. How dare you? You
So yeah,
monster.
I'll kind of just be off to the side.
All right. So,
Oops.
So do I? Am I able to catch
oh yeah,
them
yeah.
saying?
Is that where you
about-
are, Berserk? Is that as far as you got?
I mean, I was like just stepping out of the bridge to greet them.
All right. Normally I would say yes, but why don't you give me a perception and you're trying to hit a 9.
Both of us.
Whoever
just
wants
him?
to listen.
All
Okay,
right.
I will.
Yay!
Well, no. Well, I was gonna say I gave it to Berserk because he was
Oh,
closer. but
okay. Well,
For anyone else, you'd have to.
I
roll.
still heard it really good this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
please,
I'm
please
probably
treat me
not
good
gonna
this
hear
time.
it.
My God.
Oh my
Fucking
god,
zombie
I
and her
am on
goddamn-
fire today.
For some
All
reason,
right.
I cannot bring up my character sheet.
Is it already open?
You also hear they're breathing. What the fuck?
Hear they're breathing. It's really gross. One of them has some
Why-
kind of congenital lung issue.
No,
Yeah,
it's
one
not
one
this
of them
one.
one of them's not doing. You hear another one talking about their grandmother and how much they really love their grandmother.
This is perception.
Yes, please. The hell? If I give them a name, would you be able to see it?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay, so we all hear it.
Okay, great. Great. I'm just trying to throw. Do you see a nameplate?
Nope.
No.
Let
How do I
me.
make you guys see that? I don't see an
I
option.
don't remember.
Oh well,
If I
it's
hear
fine.
that they're looking for the fairy, I'm gonna quickly pull my fan out of my pocket and toss it to Savara and tell her to use one of the charges.
Does she, now, have you two talked about that? Does she know?
I
I don't think you have.
when I revealed myself, I used the fan to drop the
That's
spice
true,
up and
you
then pick
did.
it back
Oh,
up, so she
right.
has seen it.
Wait, so are you
That's-
now a
that's-
drow, just like hanging out on the bridge?
No, because I've got.
Okay.
I think I've still got like 2 hours left on this one.
Okay.
So I rolled a 4. So probably like an hour and a half or something.
Got it.
Okay.
So she'll need to roll a
How
d4
do
to
I
see how long
remove
that
this? Because it's
lasts.
driving me insane.
Okay. So yeah, you hear what you hear. Bruiser, do you still say hello?
Yeah, I greet them, and I'm keeping up a very jovial demeanor. Yeah, just hello.
Actually, let me roll something.
Does Silvara disguise herself?
She is going to disguise herself as Alaric.
Okay.
So suddenly Alaric is here with you.
Baller.
So I'm gonna do a roll real quick. Okay. One will step up a little bit. The others will kind of like maybe take a formation, like these, this one, this one, and this one, kind of like take a formation while the leader in the back doesn't really move but keeps his eyes. The guy who steps up says, "What can we do for you?"
Me and my fellow paladin here are from the Radiant Halls. We found these wanderers lost in the forest, and we're bringing them into Ravenswood so they can get their bearings. I'm gonna hit him with
Hey,
that charisma.
If you're
Hit 'em
trying
with
for a
that.
persuasion check, can I be like, yes, I'm supposed to be performing at Genevieve's tonight, and I got a little bit lost, and just give help action?
Why don't you give me a persuasion with advantage?
Kerpow. Good lord, those were shit rolls. Thank God for that
Fine,
plus
it's fine.
5.
So
I have +7. That's why I wanted.
It's fine.
well,
But
can't do
Because
everything.
if it didn't fail, if it failed, you're not the
then I'll have
tank.
a harder check.
So he's gonna run. He's gonna run back up to his boss and kind of be like, "Hey, these guys, they're just passing through. Say they got some stragglers or whatever." The main guy, he's just gonna once again look out at you guys and say, "All right, let 'em pass."
Yay. Because
And
my next move was about to be a power move.
all right,
Wee.
and then they're gonna let you guys pass. All right. So who's second?
Probably me.
Okay.
Cree
And then
throws
Cree-
herself violently across the bridge.
I was gonna say, is Cree next?
Yeah, I'll go after. Yeah, Garifay.
Um, when you pass the guards, one of them is gonna like put their hand out in front of you, Kree, and just kind of suspiciously be like, "Hmm, do you know any fairies?"
Not off the top of my head, no.
Hmm. Right.
I've got. Oh,
He's gonna let you pass. And then you hear as you like finally walk past him, it's like, just because he has wings doesn't, or she has wings doesn't mean she's gonna know where fairy is, you idiot. Get in here.
racists.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He smacks his buddy. All right, who's next?
If they
Silvara or
push me
Gwynry?
further, I'll just be like, I
Uh,
mean, I don't know if everyone in the Faerun is fairy, but I don't think the ones that I met there were.
It's fine. I've got a ace up my sleeve.
Silvara's gonna come straight up to Gwynry,
Mm.
and put like a hand on her arm there and says, "I don't like the look of this."
yeah,
No.
I'm waiting. Like,
Yeah, no.
Waiting for
Brezric
you to
is
drop.
Brezric is watching.
can I just start chatting to them and try to distract them,
Are you trying to distract all of them?
or just kind of like, oh, what are you boys doing tonight? I'm going to be performing at Genevieve's. You should definitely come watch. I've been told I put on quite a great show, and just trying to draw the attention to me.
Okay. Give me a performance.
I've got a +7 to that as well, so hopefully it will be nice to me. Performance.
Ooh.
We're gonna say it works.
Okay.
They all kind of focus on you, except for um, the main our main guy, the guy who looks like he knows what's up.
Okay.
They're all gonna really be enamored with you, and
Which guy's the
they're
one
gonna
who knows
they're
what's
gonna
up?
they're gonna surround you.
Ah,
Okay.
good. Okay. Brezric is
Wouldn't be the
standing
first
by
time.
him. Oh Lord.
All right. So yeah, Silvara, she's gonna kind of hide behind Gwynry for a second, and she's gonna say, "Gwynry, can you hold still for a moment?"
Yes.
Um,
Not
so
moving.
so Gwynry, you see Silvara pulls out like a small wand. Um, there's nothing fancy about it. Um, she you had seen in the past she was trying to use her hands to bring magic back, right? And you saw
Yeah.
just like smoke fizzle or even sparks. Um, this time you can see she's really straining to use like this focus of hers. Her hands aren't making any visual cues of anything happening, and she's getting really frustrated. Um, and not even a spark or a fizzle is coming out of the wand. And about 2 to 5 seconds later, she just lets out this big sigh as if she's just been holding it in and nothing's working. And Gwynry, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do if they attack.
Oh.
I was useless
I,
in the last fight.
I'm on the other side of the bridge.
Mm.
Currently
You can't
I'm
rush.
surrounded
also
by
not
men.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hide behind me the whole entire way. Just
She's
try and.
gonna, yeah.
She's disguised as Alaric, so she'll be quite a bit taller than you.
Well, except but then it would look like
Yeah.
she's escorting her. She's bringing up the rear, So it works.
Um,
Her.
hey, Billy, can you give me a intelligence roll? Just a flat intelligence roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one for Silvara real quick as well. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Okay. Between the two of you, Silvara says, she like puts a fist into a open palm hand. I got an idea. Why don't you pretend I'm like some noble's cousin and you're my escort?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So you see Alaric like puff out his chest. And if anyone could see through the illusions here, her wings would probably be like going nuts because she's so nervous. And then so Gwyn, are you gonna lead the way?
Yep.
Okay. You move and she will follow. Now, do you guys want to do anything while they're starting to head over?
Oh, can I just start like singing? Just
Oh,
like I'll
yeah,
give you a
sure.
little taster. Just really trying to draw as much attention and like create noise.
And anybody who's still looking at them, I'm gonna do an intimidation to, kind of be like, friend, you're making my friends a little nervous with your demeanor.
What's the counter to intimidation? Is it
I don't know.
insight?
I guess, because that's the opposite. That's how you usually see through charisma, right?
All right. Well, this guy
Or
doesn't
if
have
it's
a
like
bonus.
deception, it's like deception versus insight.
I don't
Or
think he could
persuasion
beat. I
versus
don't. I
insight.
actually don't think he could beat it, but I'll see how bad he fails. Ooh.
Eat my
Alright,
charisma.
So our main man, the guy who seems to know what's up.
I've got my hand on his
he-
shoulder, just like
Yeah,
gripping tightly.
his gaze completely leaves them, but now it's focused on you, and
I'm staring
he doesn't
intensely.
say a word, but now he has like one kind of cautious look, where before he was like determined, like there was nothing going to stop him, and now he's just like, huh, maybe this is a threat. He doesn't say that, but that's
Can
the
I
vibe
just
you get.
lightly squeeze his arm so he can feel how strong I am through his armor?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna notice. He kind of shrugs your hand off. He takes a step back, but like just so that you can't do that again.
I love it that I've got my two highest things. Only my charisma rolls high. My strength fails me constantly.
All right. So
Well, that's supposed to be a strength or a strength save.
it's probably the same for him.
Wait,
I
do
would
what?
assume. Your strength score is a +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so as you guys get closer, this guy's gonna move out of the way. This guy's gonna move out of the way, and then you guys are gonna come a bit closer.
Now, Gwynry, shove them in the river.
Yeah, right. This guy, he's gonna stop the performance, or stop looking at the performance and be like, "Oi, isn't that the guy who works at Genevieve's?
I'll just go.
I've seen this guy."
Hmm.
Silvara's
Can,
gonna be
can
like,
I?
"Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead."
just? I'll be like, oh, he was just, showing me his favorite spot in the woods,
Now you
and I'll give
see,
them a wink.
I have a problem with that, because I came from Genevieve's, and I saw Alaric in there. Not that long ago, really.
Well, and I'll kind of just lean over and whisper, he's pretty quick.
One of the other guards is going to move up
Ouch.
to
Mm.
Silvara,
Hang on.
right beside Gwynry. Does anyone want to do anything?
I'm gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell
giving
them.
everyone options before anything happens.
I'm gonna tell
Say
them.
it's his brother, his long lost twin brother.
Yeah, in a very angry, scary voice, I'll say, "Have you idiots not heard of twins? Clearly, Alric's twin has come to visit him, so we must be bringing him back so that he can catch up."
Can I just like add to that by going, oh, that's why he wasn't as good this time.
Oh damn.
And I'm gonna really like crank up that they're pissing me off, and I'm impatient because they're stopping me from doing my job.
All right. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Okay, they fail.
They're all
Just roll.
morons.
I wanted to roll it as a group and instead of 5 individuals because I feel like that's cheating. So yeah, one of them will be like, "Who do you think you are talking to us like that?" He doesn't move forward to you or anything.
The
He's
guy
just
who's
like,
3 feet taller than you.
he's just being a little bitch. Um, so Silvara is gonna kind of squeeze ahead. So now she is in between McCarthy and Quinry. Feels a little bit safer there. We're gonna move this guy over. And our veteran guy who was originally intimidated will be like, "All right, we'll let you pass." And then he is going to head over this way. Hey Zom, did you want to roll how long that spell would last?
Yes.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
So she's going to walk into Genevieve's in disguise.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she can drop well, she can drop it at any point. It's not concentration, but she can,
Yeah.
she doesn't have to keep it up for the 3 hours.
All right, so you guys are going to get through. All right.
Yay. Through the power of being a giant, scary man.
And a small slut.
The
Just what
greatest
every party
combination
needs.
the world has.
All right. That's going to be it for the map-based thing for now.
And that's
Alright,
going to be
so-
it for our combat portion for tonight.
That's right.
so so they you notice though that the guys who are trying to open the gate are having a little bit of trouble. They're kind of just like fumbling and it looks like they're trying to figure out how to properly do this. And we'll say like maybe 10 minutes goes by. Maybe 15 minutes.
You are giving
then,
me
like-
you're crediting me with a lot of patience.
Well, then the other guys come in and they're like, oh, just break it. And then like they kind of force some wooden connectors and door kind of like opens but only one side.
Can I just be like, I'm guessing you don't close this door very often then. Is it a bit stuck or something? And just because I'm suspecting.
Yeah, two of the guards will look at each other like knowing look and be like, yeah, we're not super great with this, but you're good to go.
Oh,
All right.
Quick question. When we pass through the door, do they pull it shut behind them?
Like, are you gonna be like kind of out of sight, like you're walking into town, but you kind of peek back?
Well, I'm just curious. Do they shut it behind us? Like,
Not immediately.
okay. Well,
But
there
if you
goes
wanna
the
look-
thing
if
I
you
was
wanna
gonna
look back-
do.
If you want to look back later, though, I can tell you if it's shut or not.
Well, I was gonna block it.
Oh, no, they left it open.
Damn it.
It's still busted, and they didn't bother to do anything with it.
Got it. All right. Well, Resrick claps McCarafay on the back and says, "See, and you didn't believe I could do it without killing
Hey.
everybody."
I never said I didn't believe it. I am just always prepared for the worst.
Silvara's gonna say, Should I drop this or hold it?
Hold it till we get to someplace safe.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was gonna say Silvara should come with us to the magic shop.
I don't believe that's a
Well,
good idea
Silvara,
now.
But
Silvara,
now I'm like, Silvara should stay at Genevieve's.
Yeah.
yes, Silvara currently has her hand like wrapped under Gwynry's arm.
Yeah.
Now the illusion shows her walking, but if you could see through the illusion, she is
Yeah,
using
but
her
it
wings to
doesn't
fly.
hold up to physical scrutiny. So
Yeah, she's
you
using her
could
wings to
feel
kind of
her
just hover
body.
next to Gwynry. Yeah. All right,
But
where
I
would you guys
think
like to go?
Okay, because I was previously being like, I want to go have a bath.
Wink.
But now I think I'm like, we need to get Silvara back to Genevieve's and go from there.
well, I
Wouldn't be
think
a bad idea.
A good idea, yeah.
Is there a back door or something just so we don't scare the shit out of Alaric when he walks in?
Yeah, I would say like there's like where they would take delivery in the back or something.
I bet
Nothing
Alaric takes
fancy.
lots of deliveries in the back.
Ah, Bruce Rick, welcome back.
Why is he Italian all of a sudden?
No, it's unnamed. It's unnamed employee.
Okay, unnamed.
okay.
It's Giuseppe, the cook.
Giuseppe, the unnamed employee. I work on weekends. Anyway,
Today is
Bresrick is
Thursday.
confused because he's never seen this man before in his life.
ready to murder.
Picks him up,
Okay.
throws him
we're
out the
walking
window.
back.
Turns out
Okay.
it's
We're
just
gonna-
Genevieve with a mustache.
Can we, as we're walking back, I kind of wanna walk up alongside Bresrick and kind of not like trying to hide the conversation, but also kind of like not. I'm not trying to stop other people from hearing it, but it's
Mhm.
kind of obvious that it is just directed at him.
Mhm.
And I just want to say, so I am sorry for trying to pickpocket you earlier. I kind of panicked. And like, I get what you're trying to do. And I honestly do really appreciate it. I don't remember the last time someone was looking out for me.
Bresrick holds up his hand. Sister, you don't need to explain yourself to me. I just don't want you getting hurt more than you already have.
May I just say one more thing?
Of course.
I have spent the last 10 years of my life not really having any autonomy, having decisions made for me. In the last 6 months, I've finally got that back. And I've finally had the freedom to make my own choices and sometimes deal with the consequences of those choices. And I appreciate that you don't want me to get hurt, but at the same time, please don't put me in a position where I don't feel like I have a choice.
As long as there's blood left in my veins, sister, you will never have to fear about your freedom ever again. But
Thank you.
I don't trust whatever your former husband did to this ring. And I don't think
Neither
it
do
will.
I. There is a reason why I'm still letting you carry it. I just want to. I want to be sure that I am included and have the ability to make my own choices. That is all.
The choice will always be yours.
I appreciate that. And I'll kind of just like give your arm a little squeeze, just to kind of,
Roll strength.
Roll for strength to see if Bresrick feels it.
I have, because I now have Jack of all trades, I have a +1 to strength instead of a
Same.
-1.
Well, look at you. Wait, no, you don't have a +1. You've got a 0 to strength. It negates it.
It's a -1 +1.
Yep.
God, that's even better. Bresrick feels nothing.
I just dink your armor.
Yeah, just it sounds like it. Did a gnat just fly into me? What just happened?
Goddamn.
Did
I was
I
joking
tell?
and we made it a whole thing.
Just real quick, did I put on anyone's sheet or say to any of you how much experience you have?
Yes.
I did not
I
write
don't
it down.
believe you did
Sure.
after the last time.
Not the
Not
last.
after the last session, but after the battle.
It was the one before, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can bring up the notes because you put it in the notes how much experience. But I also have it on my character sheet.
I just want to see.
Can I quickly take a bathroom break? I've been drinking
Yes.
water this entire time, and now I'm
Oh.
busting. So
Oh,
I'll be
Billy,
right back.
Yes.
Billy's
Oh, yeah.
hydrated.
It's hot, okay?
Stuff.
It is, and it's humid.
How much was it, Tom? Do you remember?
1,825 is what I currently have.
1,825.
Well, that number is going to change.
God damn it! I just typed.
1,800. Since you didn't fight, you lost experience.
No. I feel like if you can easily talk your way out of a combat experience, you should still get something for it.
Through the power
so-
of veiled threats.
So what I'm gonna do is, instead of giving you the experience of what you'd get for beating them, I'm just gonna give you half.
Okay.
But I did promise I would double things, but I'm not gonna double this one. I think that'll just be like, that way you don't cheese every thing by just talking through it. So we'll give everyone an additional 500 experience.
Someone else do the maths, please.
2,325.
2325.
Yeah. So we just have to tell Billy when she gets back.
Yep.
Oh man, I wanted to see how you guys would have dealt with the one dude.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, my immediate, there was a reason I got next to him immediately after crossing the bridge. I was going to try to crush his skull.
Yeah, but the thing is, even in my prep notes, he was always going to be obvious. Like depending on however you wanted to go through this, he was always going to be obviously barking the orders, and he didn't care. So
Fool,
is
that means
totally
he's a target for my murder.
sure. It's not like they had a cool backstory or nothing. No.
Not everybody with a backstory needs to live.
Well, for sure. Okay.
I'm back.
All right.
Welcome
So
back.
you're going to be giving yourself 500 experience, and if you haven't written it down on your sheet, I think Bresrick has the total there. Or is that-
2325.
Yep.
Thank you, Shins.
Okay, I guess I'm chop liver.
You did say it at the same time.
I
And I
only
also
heard
said it.
Shins.
So
Okay. Now after you two had your little talk, Kree, Gwynry, and Silvara are gonna so Silvara's holding on to Gwynry's arm, right? But she is gonna call Kree. She'll say, Kree, and just kind of wave.
I perk
Just
up
to
and
come
over.
even closer, yeah.
Mhm.
She's going to put out her Alaric hands out in front of you,
I don't like that.
and she is gonna say, "Can you give me magic back?" And she's looking you with her Alaric eyes, pure twink.
This feels like a weird sexual approach.
No, but if you could see her little like regular face, like she's pleading, like she really, really feels useless here without.
Would it be skin to skin contact for
Well,
either Gwynry or Cree?
that it's not skin to skin for Gwynry because they're both. Um, but if Gwynry wants to do anything, that's fine. But for Cree, she is extending her hands out.
Hmm.
I'll move us
Yeah,
back to.
yep, I would definitely just take the Elric hands or the Ulric hands in mine.
Well, you wouldn't feel them because they wouldn't actually be there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's
Well,
like
Yeah.
no, she's gonna put them out to you, like her real
Well,
ones.
but it's
Mm.
just so if you're reaching for the hands of
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
disguised self,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to find where her
Sure.
real hands actually
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she'll find your hands.
Any passersby just see the most horrific sight of.
It's like
my hands are in this guy's chest.
Well, probably closer to his crotch, let's be honest.
well, she was kind of hovering.
Even better.
Regardless,
We've
Cree,
just
when
been
you
having
make
a fun time out in the woods.
Just grabbing his hip.
Cree, when you get in contact with Silvara, the background buzzing that used to just be a constant is now almost like a rapid like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, like bzzz.
Would you say it's throbbing?
I would say it's like
I'm holding on to this
like a
picture of
battery
a man
dying,
and he's throbbing in my hand.
kind of like a battery, dying.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
I was just making more innuendo.
I know. I appreciate you. Okay, but that's the vibe you get, like the so you can
The vibe.
generalize that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
If there was any magic left in her, like it is near zero, like 0.001.
Gotta get this woman to a Jamba Juice stat.
There has to be something you can do. You're a druid. You have magic. Can
Oh,
you
what the
ask the
hell?
earth to help me or something?
I could
Yeah.
try, but we would certainly have to figure out what's possibly causing the block.
Also, now we're in the middle of a city, so
Seriously, it's like this is
the
not
worst
place
place
to
to
have
ask a druid for
Yeah.
help.
Well, yeah, she'll let go and she'll say, I'm sorry. It's just so I feel strange, and she'll like pull back.
Just keep an eye on that and let me know what you mean when we get to the inn, okay?
Mm-hmm. And then you guys will
Yep, so
continue on.
we sneak in
I'll just
back
give her
door.
hands a little squeeze. Reassurance.
She'll squeeze back 3 times, like little squeezes. Um. Okay, so you
Hands
guys
wrapped
head
around
back.
my finger.
She's doing Morse code. Quick.
There's a regular hustle and bustle in town.
Yeah.
I will highlight. You do see one set of guards. They look completely different than the guards that you saw at the other gate. These ones are all wearing exactly the same looking uniform, even though they are varying races, as the other ones looked a little different. But these ones are patrolling in pairs. As you see, 2 pairs meet up and talk for a second as you guys are heading by. Okay, so if no one has anything else, I'll say we arrive at Genevieve's. We'll
Yeah.
say it's like four-ish now in the afternoon.
So it would have been more than 4 hours since I last. I'll probably need to top up.
Yeah,
Top
you
up my
would. Yeah,
disguise. Yeah.
yeah, you would. Yeah. And I think the other one would just be about fading.
As I say, as the purple begins returning to your skin, I cover you with my cloak.
Oh, another 4. Wonderful.
All right. So when you use it goes off of Silvara, right?
Uh,
Or are you casting
I
it?
don't know. I don't know if it can only because it's not like concentration or anything.
That's true. It was special. Oh yeah.
So,
We'll just say it was a
but
second
once
use.
we're back in the inn,
Yeah.
it
We'll say
I
it's a
don't think it's
second
as
charge
important.
that's used. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
as important. But in case it comes up in the future, whoever's holding it when they cast it, that's how long the timer will last for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Okay.
you only have so many charges.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, Alaric walks in, and as badly as I want Giuseppe to exist right now, Alaric will be there. Um, but you do notice one thing different. Alaric seems to be panicked, and there seems to be a small chunk of people here. And he is kind of doing everything, and you don't see Genevieve.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
Oh,
say, is everything okay? What's going on?
He's like, I don't really have a lot of time right now. Genevieve is exactly where we left her. I really haven't had a chance to go check on her. I hope she's fine. The weekend guy didn't show up. I am
No, Giuseppe.
in a little bit of
Giuseppe,
a rush.
no. All right. Bresrick's gonna just kind of step up and say, Cree,
We'll say
why?
we'll say
Oh.
we'll say there's a woman who waves Alaric over, and she's just like, "Come on, what are you doing? I took my order like 45 minutes ago."
It's only been 2. Shut the fuck down.
Bresrick yells,
Okay.
calm down, sit down, and shut up. No.
She raises an eyebrow.
Can I just?
Why? I never.
I'm gonna have a moment where I kind of reveal where I did something, and I'm just gonna look at Brazrick and say, "You cook, right?"
Oh, Christ. Wait a minute.
Cooking Mama minigame?
Cooking Mama
Well, because
minigame?
I picked up that
With
I saw her
confusion? Because
memory.
how the hell did you know that, madam?
I may have cast detect thoughts on Althea, just.
Oh yeah, you did.
And you were talking. She asked who did the cooking, and oh no, she didn't ask who did the cooking, but she mentioned that the food was great, and I saw that made you emotional,
I
and
mean,
I
you did
saw
cook
in her
for.
memory that she had warm, nostalgic feelings,
Oh my.
and
Bresrick kind of narrows. Bresrick kind of
Oh
narrows his
my.
eyes slightly. And it was it
I'll just kind of put my hands
just
up and be like,
Althea that you used detect thoughts on.
Silvara is going to actually break away from you all, and go into a corner. And she's not really hiding that she's pulling out her wand, and she is mumbling to herself, trying to like cast something.
I'm just gonna grab her and be like, let's go somewhere else.
When you touch her, you're not feeling anything. Like no buzzing. The buzzing is died down. It's gone. She's fine. She looks the same.
Yeah.
But you don't feel any godly connection or anything from her.
Okay. I'm just, I guess, my room's the closest, so I'll just bring her into my room and kind of be like, all right.
Oh wait, whose room's Genevieve in?
I thought she was in her own
her own?
room. Yeah.
Oh, she's in her own room. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now before we continue with this, Gwynry and Cree, did you want to be a part, or do you have plans, ideas, what you want to do right now?
I think I'll
I was
kind of
just gonna check on
gesture.
Genevieve.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
someone needs to check on Genevieve, and then I kind of just gesture, just be like, we need to sort something out.
I
I
can.
guess come to my room.
And I'm proficient in medicine, so
Okay. All right. I guess we'll follow McCarafe then for now, and then we'll switch to you guys.
Where
Okay.
where is Brunswick going?
Apparently, just
what's-
standing in the middle of in the middle of the floor. Brunswick kind of watches McCarafe a little suspiciously, but then goes to check with Gwynry and Cree.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I guess I'll pull her into my room and just be like, so this seems bad.
She's kind of freaking out. Like you see, like the starts of this beginning of tears in the corners of her eyes.
Yeah.
wow, McCarafe, way to go.
I'm gonna grab her hands and say, I think I know someone who might be able to help, but they are not close, and they are somewhere I would prefer not to return to.
Hmm.
But if
It's
anyone was going to have any idea what was going on, I think it would be him.
hmm.
It's an
Okay.
option.
I'm just so tired of feeling helpless.
Yeah, I feel that.
And she kind of like cuddles up for a second, like holding herself in close, and um, she's like, "You just don't understand how scary it is to not have your memories. Everything's just flashes." And she'll kind of just like shut up there.
I'll put an arm around her and kind of be like, I can relate a little bit, not to the same extent, but sometimes when you go through something bad enough, your mind kind of blocks that memory out. So there are holes from the last 10 years, and it is frightening.
I feel like I know who I am, but it's scary because I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna just lay down for a bit. Can I just lay down here in your room?
Go for it.
And she's gonna take her hat off and put it by the side and fold up her wings and get comfy on
I'll
your bed.
say if she wants to go through, like, I'll say, here's some of the notes I've been taking on my travels and a bunch of songs from different places. And if you just want some reading.
She'll thank you, but she looks really comfy on the bed,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
she'll just close her eyes.
Okay. And then I guess
Tears kind of falling as she does it.
yeah. And I'll just kind of put a hand on her shoulder as I leave and just say, we'll figure something out. We have to.
And we'll cut, and we'll move to the other group.
Well, I was going to say I'd then
Oh, sorry.
follow to the group, but they'll probably be, in the middle of something.
You can't be everywhere.
At some point, I'll kind of creep in and just be like, "Hey, what's going on?" But,
Yeah, we'll bring you in.
Yeah.
So the other three heading to go see Genevieve.
Yes.
Okay. Now Genevieve's room, if I recall, is on the main floor and was through the back. Like somewhere where the general public wouldn't normally go to get to, if I recall. Is that what I said to
sounds
everyone,
about
or no?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
right.
In my head, like you'd have to go through the kitchen and down like a private hall or something.
You said something about it not sharing any walls with any of the rooms that
Yes.
were.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it'll go through like the kitchen, and then there's like a door into like a storage room area, like another door with a pantry, and then at the very end will be like a really nice door. There's no way anyone could see it. You'd have to like weave through all these back things to get to it, but it is decorated very nice. Um, it is shut but not locked. And what would you guys like to do? Or
Knock on
who
the
wants
door
to?
first. I
Okay.
wanna knock on the door.
All right. So
Grimwood has
Pinwheel,
learned how to knock. Because when you went to deliver the thing, you just walked straight in.
I just walked in, yeah.
all right. You knock, and you'll hear a groggy voiced Genevieve say, "Come in." Don't dawdle. Come in.
Yeah.
We enter.
We enter. Oh my gosh! Almost fell off my chair. I'm good.
The excitement.
No. I want to
Um.
ask Genevieve if everything is all right. If she's okay.
Yeah. So our lovely Genevieve, with her long red hair, is in her bed. It's a nice looking bed, like four poster and all that. But she herself is propped up probably on like six pillows. And
That's where
you
all
can
the
tell
extra pillows are.
exactly. And you can see that like she has like a hand kind of clutching her chest. Now, if I recall, I think someone gave her a heal or something
That
to
would
get her
be
going.
that would be me.
Yeah. We'll say that given her, has it been like 8 hours? We'll say, yeah, it has. Even though she has gone through a long rest per se, she doesn't seem to be doing very well still.
Was she hit by magic?
She was.
Yeah. I'm just going back through my notes to try and find what the thing was.
Let's see. I can tell you exactly what she got hit by. I know. I believe it. I described it as a shadowy bolt of energy. Yes, it
Sounds
was.
right.
It was a shadow bolt.
Okay.
Um, and I think I had said at the time I don't think anyone had seen that kind of magic before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it seems to have left a small scar, just beneath her neck, just above her chest there, and not so much like a Harry Potter lightning bolt kind of scar, but it's definitely like if like lightning had struck and kind of left a little pattern, kind of sprayed out of where she got hit. It's not pulsating or anything. It looks like it has scarred already, and there's this little mark on her now. But she keeps like kind of like putting her hand over it, and she's like, "Ah, I feel so tired still. What time is it?"
Time for you to go night night. I'm kidding.
Puts the pillow in front of her face.
I
Made it
mean,
through
I
the
was
day
gonna
at
use
work.
sleep, but whatever.
Oh,
That's what I was heavily implying. Not gonna just smother
we were like night night.
night night, and I'm just like magic. You're immediately murder.
Yeah, but she's like clutching her chest, um, and she's like, "The- Alaric needs me, doesn't he? That's why you're here.
No, he's fine.
He can
He's
handle it.
he's
not,
fine.
but
He's
No,
fine.
we're just gonna
He's
say
running
he's all.
around
Yeah.
with this.
He doesn't need to say.
Shh. She's clearly in pain. He's fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah,
She's
there's
gonna put
more
on
important things.
a pouty look. Well, thank you for checking on me. Um, if it is getting crazy out there, I can give you an address, and you can go get the help.
How
Lad
about
who works on weekends.
I do that? Well, Cree, see if you can perhaps ease her pain a little bit.
I'll give you a nod.
All right. What's the address of dear old Giuseppe?
Know his name.
How do you know his name? Don't ask questions.
Oh, you've met Giuseppe?
No, I still don't know who this man is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
She'll
he's
give
the
you
man
just.
that stopped us in the town square earlier. Remember?
She'll give you an address to a place that was like, I don't know, 10 minutes away or so. Everything's clearly labeled in Ravenswood. So she's like, follow this. Tell him we need him. He'll know what to do.
And
Better
Can
be
I,
Brother,
there,
can I
but-
just like catch like Brosrick on the way out or something? I'll just like be moving through the kitchen and kind of catch
I think
him.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Berserk, back to you.
all right.
She'll hand it to you.
Brosrick takes it and kind of gives her hand a little squeeze and says, "Just get well, sister."
She winks at you.
If Brosrick had the capability of blushing, he would.
Yep.
But instead, you all see what amounts to a monitor lizard staring at her.
It's a blank stare and turns around like on one heel and marches out. All right.
But yeah,
Let's go to Creed Gwynry before we hit
Yeah.
the cafe. All right. So, what do you want to do here?
I mean, there's not much I can do to help.
I mean, you can always make a roll of something. So like for instance, if you do want to check out what's going on, both of you could roll a medicine check.
Or could they roll
True, but
Arcana
my medicine
for
is
because it was in
terrible.
magic?
Well, that's the thing,
Yeah.
Billy. Even though you might not have like a spell to help, you might have the knowledge to help.
or
You
just
could still
sheer
roll a
dumb
nat
luck.
20.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
True.
It's like, oh, I read a book about this once.
It's the fun
Ah.
of
Every
it's
roll
the
you
fun of
don't
building
make.
your character's backstory as you go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I watched an episode of Dr. Oz, and he described this.
I watched
I wa-
House, and I took.
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say, it's like I watched
Watched
I
House.
watched an episode of House.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Fucking
So,
19, so close.
between the two of you, you'll be able to gauge, and who learns what. Okay, actually, no, this works out. Cree, you'll notice that the blast that hit her contained traces of necrotic magic.
Mm-hmm.
Gwynry, you will also know that there was an additional damage type in this attack, and flavor this however you like. But the damage of
Strawberry.
that bolt that hit her also dealt psychic damage.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll give you a moment to piece together
Oh my
how you want to use that
God, she
information.
was attacked by Dialga.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love Pokemon. Anyway, trust me, I've looked up the D&D equivalent for 3 gens and for monsters, and it's amazing. Anyway, haven't used those and I won't yet. But so yeah, what do you guys want to do with that information? You can ask me questions and I can say yes or no if you have some ideas.
I'll share what I know with Cree, at the very least, so we can put our heads together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, because
I
Genevieve
guess.
doesn't feel herself. Like, not
Mhm.
just like,
No.
I'm not feeling well. It's like something lingering, maybe.
Mm.
As if like this long rest didn't heal her to full or something.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't help very much.
it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe like I think whatever Brusrick may have done was the only thing that helped her, and she's just kind of been in a limbo since.
Mm.
She needs magic to help her, I think.
That detective is the right question.
So that's what you said when I asked if Todd was running the Iron Pit.
Yeah, it's saying yes without saying yes. All right, so
Um,
yeah, you share that with Cree, right?
mhm.
yeah. Share that info with Cree. It's
Are you?
psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm picking up. Do I pick up the psychic as well, or just the necrotic?
Because you rolled so well, I'm gonna have to give it to you. But yeah, we'll say with Gwynry's help, you piece it together faster.
Mm-hmm. That's like, yeah, no, that makes. It felt like there was something extra there, but yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I do want to cast Healing Word. See if
Mhm.
that helps at all.
It definitely will. Psych, it didn't know.
Psych, her health is lower than ever.
Psych healing magic damages her. Ah.
Oh, well, shit, she's a zombie now. Got it.
Yeah, right.
One of us.
So you're gonna cast healing word.
Yeah,
Do you have cure wounds?
I do not.
Okay, I was just
The only
curious.
heal I have is Healing Word,
No,
unfortunately.
I get why you would choose one over the other for sure.
I could do Wither and Bloom.
Jesus.
You invoke both life and death. Here, I'll just.
Hang on, you're gonna die for a second here, and then
No,
it'll be
no.
fine.
Each creature of your choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d6 necrotic on a failed save, or have as much damage on a successful one. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit die, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spellcasting
Oh
ability
my god,
modifier.
you would kill all the food.
But
Well,
no,
so
no,
then
because food, if I'm killing all the food, that means that the food is alive. So
it's
I
an
know,
entire
right?
building of mimics. Oh god, the kitchen's mimics. Everything's
Okay.
mimics.
All right. Whatever healing you're about to do, please roll for it.
yeah, I'm just do a healing word. So that is 1d4 plus what's my spellcasting modifier? Is that just my wisdom?
Probably.
Can you take me higher?
Trying to figure out what the
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
spellcasting modifier is.
To a
Oh,
place where.
wouldn't it? Would it be your? No, it wouldn't be your spell attack bonus. It would just be your spellcasting ability, wouldn't it? Like whatever that
I
is.
think, but
Let's just do that.
yeah.
Oh, we'll figure it out for sure later.
And it's calculated by adding the character's proficiency bonus to their spellcasting ability modifier. That doesn't help. Okay, I'm pretty sure that a druid is wisdom base.
Hmm.
So in that case, mine would be a, yeah, no, that's +5.
It's just whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
what?
3.
Yeah. So 1d4 plus 3.
we might have to wrap up in a moment.
7.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the healing word. How does that look when you do that?
Let's see. It doesn't say that it's a touch.
No, it's not
Healing
for
word
sure.
doesn't touch, yeah.
Yeah. So
I just meant visually. What does it look like when you say it, when you do this?
I'll just reach a hand out toward her, over, like, kind of focusing as much as I can on the area where
Just
the
grab
wound
her
is.
chest.
Just
Get a good hand. No,
grab her, just go.
go nuts. No.
Titty.
There's
Yeah, I was gonna say healing word. Titty.
It's almost as good as power words.
Howard come.
Okay, so
Alright.
Don't get me started on that again.
she gets you can visually see her kind of pep up. We'll visually say if there were like bags under her eyes, they kind of like slowly disappear, and she's like, "Whoa!" Has that moment of, "What did you do?"
Kitty. No. That. Are you feeling any better?
Feeling
Yeah.
like
I mean,
yourself?
She gets up and kind of like not stumbles, but is like just has to get her footing for a second. She's been she was like asleep, woke up, got hit,
Yeah.
completely knocked out, and then healed and slept. So like she's really not used her legs, and so she's like, "Ugh, I need to help. I need to help Alaric. It's rush hour almost."
Well, then what you
But
can do, doctor's orders, just take it easy tonight.
she reflects for a second. Well, I can bark the orders. That's easy. I'll run the pass.
Bird lady's orders.
Yes, chef. Yeah. All right, and then so I think Billy said she has to go. So we'll quickly go to Brozerick and McCarafay.
Broderick, how much do you not burn the food?
I'm going to get Giuseppe. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he had the chance. He didn't.
I
He didn't
don't
let it
want
go.
to do it.
That's what I do in real life. This is supposed to be escapism.
That's right.
And God knows he wants to bring Giuseppe into this.
That's part of it, too, to be quite honest. I'm willing this man into existence.
Are we willing another man into existence?
Huh?
Yes!
Oh my God!
Oh my god.
All right, guys.
Yes!
So
Tonight.
I walk out.
Yes! Old coot.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta. All right, for next session. All right, hold on. Okay, our boy. I'm
Bahamut,
writing this down.
Than ever. It is
Our
on the
boy-
horizon.
Our boy is
Bahamut be
back.
praised. Every god in
Okay,
the pantheon has worked
okay.
together to bring this into reality.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's finish the talking between McCarafay and Brozerick,
Yes.
and then
Brezzer quickly looks up instead, distracted by the sound of cackling on the wind. No. Kicks over a table. Old coot!
I mean, you have no idea who he is at this point.
Didn't I meet him?
No, it was just Gwynry. And
Oh, that's
the
right.
Fang.
Doesn't matter. I sense him.
I'm coming, my love.
I sense the power. The raw power of old
the
coot.
thrumming power.
That's right.
Oh god.
What
Okay,
the
come on.
fuck was I saying? Brezrick just, kind of explains what's going on from the 30 seconds he was in there and says, she gave me this address to go get her weekend
crazy.
guy. What?
Shit be crazy.
Oh yeah, shit be crazy. She gave me the address of her weekend guy. Since he didn't show up, I'm gonna go get him. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
All right, Zombie, you have a response?
I'm just trying to think.
Okay, while you're thinking, we're gonna cut to an old man who is walking through the broken gates, and
Doing
he
like a
looks at
little
the gates. He
crazy
looks
old
at the
man
gates.
jig.
He's got his hands behind his back, Master Roshi style, as he's walking through the gates. He's like, don't repair much around here, and just walks through. I gotta go find my grandson.
His grandson
Only
is happy.
and he wanders through town, and he knocks on a door, and the door opens up, and oh, Grandpappy, it's me, Giuseppe.
It's
He's like,
Giuseppe
we're
of the Coot family.
yeah, and the old man's gonna be like, oh, you're still a disappointment.
Why?
And
Why are
we'll
you
cut, we'll cut
Ita-
over.
Why are
we'll
you
cut back to-
Italian?
We'll cut back to the character.
Just why are you Italian?
I don't know.
Ugh, Jesus.
Married some people.
Oh,
All right, Harvey, what do you have to say before we end this?
fucking, you're still a disappointment.
I guess I kind of feel like, do they have things sorted there?
With Genevieve.
Yeah, like the Queen Grinry.
I don't know.
We're getting things taken care of.
Okay, yeah, but I'm asking Broswick.
Oh,
Probably. I mean,
Have some faith.
Druid Lady Bird. I don't know.
So confident.
I don't know.
thanks for the confidence.
I don't know what spells you know.
I think I'm.
I
Just
don't
gonna
even know your healing
say-
abilities.
GM notes: get Cree and Brosrick in something together.
To be fair, that was like our first day was I ran into her.
Yep.
It's just
kept berating her about being naked.
That's right. The decency laws.
Decency laws don't apply to bird people. Fuck off.
Okay.
If I have to be an iguana wearing an outfit.
You chose to wear that armor.
Get
Anyway,
murdered.
please continue.
Oh, what
All
was I
right.
saying?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think I'm just gonna noticeably not looking at you. Just say, I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm worried about Silvara, and it's getting to the time where I'd be performing anyway. So maybe I can help Alaric by calming people down. While you go do that. So, and then I'll just kind of walk up to Alaric and be like, all right, what can I do?
Rizard kind of just his gaze lingers on her for a moment longer, but goes off on his little solo whirlwind adventure to get Giuseppe that I'm sure
I
will
guess we'll
play out perfectly normal.
Oh well, now it's gonna play out normal. Now I'm assuming Billy, you gotta go.
Yes, I've gotta go.
Okay, we'll end it here then.
Okay.
Damn.
Before we all go, do we want to quickly have our lore keeper write down what everyone's gonna do, where everyone is, etc. Things you want to do for next session?
Todd.
Hmm.
Talk to Todd.
Let's all do Todd.
I don't know about suing him, but
Together at the same time, or
Todd now is dead.
I don't know
Um,
what I had. I had like, I don't know how I thought you guys would hit a bunch of places, but I had like all these different things. Like, do they go for Lunate? Do they go for Zalthea? Do they do this? And I was like, shit, we didn't even get to that.
Barely made it inside the town.
Yeah. It's all good though. Everyone marked that you have 2,325 experience?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, because level 4 is 2,700.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like 2,400.
Is it 24?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I think it's 27. Um, I really, if we had fought, we
5e,
would have
right?
got there. Yeah. If we fought, we would have got there. No, but it's fine. So I'll get you experience another way. It's all good.
Yeah, it's 27.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted. What do y'all want to do? And so Zom can get it all in her notes.
Zom already knows what my goals are for the next couple of sessions, so.
Okay, perfect.
This does create an opportunity for Brusrick.
It really does, doesn't it? And it's only like, what, 4-ish in the afternoon? On like, what, Saturday? Probably like market day or something, you know?
A day that's easy to disappear into the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm a giant fucking lizard, so that's never easy. Unless there's a bunch of them running around too.
I am, for some purposes for the town, I'm writing down NPCs that are at Genevieve's. So like if I mention a store and you're like, oh, I'd like to go in there, I will let you know, like, actually, the owner's not here. It's closed. I'll let you know if it's probably rare that's going to happen, but in case.
Okay. Well, Brusrick's gonna definitely go get Giuseppe.
Oh my god.
And
You're gonna go with Giuseppe.
possibly. That's right.
Oh my.
But also possibly go on a little side quest.
Uh-oh.
But we'll leave that up to future Bizarra.
Yeah, see that would be very interesting because depending on what you do, where you go, it could, yeah, won't say anything else, but could be good, could be bad.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to future Bizarre to decide.
Actually, let's get Billy's.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. I want to go and find Todd and question Todd about
Cool.
some things, pretty much. But yes, I better head off.
That's why I was like, yeah, we'll get you real
So
quick.
yeah, that's what I want to do next session, and hopefully make more progress with other things. It seems very unpredictable at the moment, but yes. I will see
Yeah, you guys could have had a
in a couple weeks.
Could have had a blood fest over there, but
Mm.
no.
But no, we had to talk our way out.
How dare
I
you.
didn't talk, I threatened.
One of them had a high AC, and I was curious if he would do well or terrible. I'm always curious when I have varying DCs or ACs for bad guys. All right, Billy, we won't keep you any longer though if you got to go. Thanks for playing.
Have a good one, Billy.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
later.
Okay, I didn't want to keep her much longer. But yeah. Who else can I pluck out of Ravenswood to just be at the bar? Let's grab a gnome. We'll have Thessaly be here? He'll throw names out, and then Zom's gonna be like, "Oh." I'll just give first names. He won't know who they are. Actually, they're pretty unique names. Man, I realize when world building how much I love to diversify the races in towns. But then I remember that D&D loves to be racist at times. And I know it's like, well, I control the world, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, man, I want to throw in everything in the kitchen sink. I want all the races to be here. Yeah.
All the races and all the racists.
I
Well, I know
hate
where to
race.
find one of those.
I hate racists, but man, are they good to just slaughter.
Mm.
Or hate. You could just love to hate them. Those assholes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to drown like half of those guys.
I was ready for you too.
I
I was
was
like, let's go.
I was prepared because I was like, they're wearing armor. They can't swim. They're dangerously close to the water, and I can throw people. That was gonna be half of my fighting. Was like, first I was gonna crush the one
So
guy's
far,
head.
half of your fighting has been, can I throw this motherfucker
I mean,
at
yeah.
another motherfucker?
Yeah, but I mean,
We need to see what else you can do.
well, the first thing I was gonna do was try to crush that one guy's head with my hands.
Hell yes.
Yeah, I was fully expecting you to
Just
like,
walk
start a
up
battle,
and
which
start
is why I was
murdering.
like Makarafe is not a fighter. She does not like fighting, and she's kind of like
Listen,
sees the paladin going ahead and goes, hold on, wait,
a paladin is a charisma strength-based build.
I don't want to fight.
Emphasis
Don't
on
start
the
a fight.
emphasis on the charisma. I
Yeah.
knew what I had to do. Actually, technically,
If
no.
you
It's
had failed the intimidates, it would have been a different game.
if I'd have failed the intimidates, they would have not been intimidated. They'd have been in fear for their life after I murdered their leader.
Oh yeah, that too. Actually, you know what? I actually wrote that in there. If the leader dies, the others would falter.
I mean,
As it
yeah,
should.
like,
Like,
well, yeah,
yeah.
but also like the way I was gonna murder this guy was not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, there was a reason I was like, all right, I gotta get as close to them as I possibly can. So my original plan was just to bluff my way across the bridge. I figured they had some kind of like magic like trap or something that we couldn't perceive to like suss out
Yeah, see,
If the fairies are around.
yeah.
I thought about that and I was like, I threw so many mechanics into that first fight that this one was gonna be just easy.
Yeah.
Where
And
it's just straightforward battling.
I was like, I don't know, they might have some kind of little thing hidden. So I'm going to be standing right next to the guy who's in charge,
No, that was smart.
and then I'm going to rip his head off.
hmm
The moment her, you know, little disguise failed or they saw her or whatever.
Yep.
I genuinely forgot about the disguise thing, honestly. I just assumed I was just going to need to be right by them and start killing people.
Well, no, it's good. It's good to think outside the box. So I wanted to reward that.
I was
also
happy
wanted
that
you guys to hit level 4.
I was happy that we had a way to get past without actually having to kill everybody, because like then I've got to, you know, hide the bodies.
That's what the river's for.
I mean, which way is the river flowing though?
South.
Weren't
I
we
mean,
to the
could've
north?
we probably could have found more information on what was going on if we killed them, but also yeah.
I'm
Again,
just
not
saying.
Makarafe, not a fighter. She likes getting information out of people by talking it out of them.
Seducing it
No,
out
that's
of them.
completely fair.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
shit, so
again, that's why the guy who's skilled in all kinds of fighting and beating the shit out of people got right next to them. If I couldn't kill that guy in one go, I was just gonna chuck him in the river. Everybody was
And
going in the river.
I remember 2 weeks ago, I pushed you guys being like, "Hey, we should play again," and then I was like, "Oh, you know what? No." And then I refined all my ideas, and now I feel like I actually have enough for another session without having to do anything. Because I did like so much extra prep, and then I'm like, "Oh wait, shit,
I felt so bad
for what?"
for just
Saying she
not
wasn't up
feeling
to
up
it.
to it.
Oh,
Oh no 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 no!
And I
I don't.
keep
I
telling
was
her
good.
that she shouldn't feel bad for
No
that.
no no no.
I wasn't gonna be able to
I
do
know.
shit. Like,
I was just like, I think I blame Zom. She hyped me back up. Like, well, it's fine. Just ask the group.
Well, because you were like, I
I
wonder if
know. I
anyone
was.
would be up to it. And I was like,
I,
it can't hurt to ask.
Yeah, let's put a feeler out.
yeah.
I mean, like
No.
there's a very specific reason I said every other week, and that's just because
No.
I have the weekends. So,
Yes. It's all
like,
good.
yeah, unless something happens with Mondays or something, then I can do a Sunday night kind of thing. But
Yeah.
normally
get
that's
you.
when me, Shins, and our friend Brian play. That's when we do
Totally.
Stardew.
It's totally good. I was just being greedy.
You know what? I'm gonna do a check to see if I crush that guy's skull. I
Yeah, you would
crushed
have
that
hit.
guy's skull. He
Yep.
dead.
High AC be damned. It didn't matter.
Fuck your AC and fuck your god.
We just had to know.
Can you imagine though how terrifying that would be? You're just
Yeah.
you're these like maybe I don't know like you're these goons who are just like brutal murderers sent to
These
kidnap
goons
somebody, and this
your boss is with you. You're just wandering trying to find a ferry, and this group of adventurers are just
this group of
ragtag group
fucking misfits.
being brought along by a paladin, and the paladin just walks up to your leader and crushes his skull.
Well, not just walks up, is all friendly and shit and all like totally chill. And then the moment you get suspicious, you turn around and he's crushing your boss's head in between his hands with a smile on his face.
Also, bizarre with that last spell you got from Zeolu.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think it would make you go nuts.
Let's
Because
see.
I think
Barbarian paladin.
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like +1 to attack and an extra D8
D6
D6 to damage.
radiant damage, yeah.
Yeah.
If you hit a creature wearing armor, you can choose to deal an additional d6 piercing damage. If the creature is not wearing armor, the additional damage instead becomes force damage. So,
Oh, weapon mastery is a 2024 PHP thing.
oh right, yeah, no, I was reading that.
I totally forgot.
Yeah,
I know I put that in there, but I forgot where it came from.
but yeah. So, I mean,
And also, I think Shin's also got a. Was it a spell or?
Uh, kind of.
No, you got an ability.
Yeah, it's an ability. That's why I said kind of.
Mm. Oh,
of
right. I
course.
remember what yours says. Yours is like shieldy, but also damagey.
Mm-hmm.
Also, by the way, just for you two, when you first use this, you're going to describe what it looks like, how you do it, all this stuff. And that will be like canon going forward. Because like I'm not going to give you, because these are all custom stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I want you guys to make it your own. Because they have not been used yet. So, and I don't think Billy's used technically used her ability.
No, not yet.
Yeah. And poor McCarafay needs to do some meditation or something.
Yep, yep.
Your lack of sleep is disturbing.
Mm.
That's what you get for choosing the sleepless.
I have a thing for this, but we just didn't get there in the story, so we'll get there.
Damn.
I was prepped to go to like 3:30 or 4.
Oh my god. I think it's Billy who made my Discord shit itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because now that she's gone, my camera is working perfectly.
Poor Billy.
Wow.
Oh
That's
no.
insane.
That's so weird. Well, and,
Well,
like
no,
I'm
'cause weren't you having the same issue with when
it
we were
fixed
playing with
itself
Ryan
though.
last?
It fixed itself. Like it at least it for a while it did, but like yeah, this is and like it didn't, when it cleared up, it was I can't remember what I did to clear it up, but like yeah, no, suddenly I'm like there's no lag, the camera's not glitching at all. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Discord. It shouldn't clearly it shouldn't fucking do that. Let's just make a TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak never
Versus
did
start a
anything
Zoom
wrong.
call.
No, because then that'll fuck up my camera even more.
Unless you Skype.
No, yeah, there we go.
Skype. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mumble.
Ugh. Good lord.
Fucking.
What was oh, did anyone ever use is it Log Me In Hamachi or
No, I was for family it was Skype and for gaming it was TeamSpeak. I remember playing
Oh god, yeah, it was Log Me In Hamachi. That was the worst TeamSpeak. Oh my god.
God, I remember
It was so bad.
playing fucking EVE Online ages ago and being in a TeamSpeak with a fucking German, 2 Russians, and can't remember. Oh, the other 2 guys were British, and it was so goddamn funny because like the Russians, their internet was garbage, so like you caught every other word. But fucking German guy, he never once pronounced my name right. Like, and it was just bizarre. He kept calling me Bizarre, which, close, but
Bizarre.
yeah, I was gonna say my favorite one was Bizarre.
Bizarre. Zom, one last thing. Can you write down in the notes that Silvara did fall asleep?
Okay.
That might matter.
Just pass the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
I forget, did Silvara get struck by a dark bolt as well, or was it just Genevieve?
She for sure did. The 2 of them, I think, were the only 2 who did.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They got smote. The Silvara goes out to like take a sketching of the music box and gets like
Gets
2
fucking
shot.
blasted.
Yeah.
Fucking
And then
comes out like
same with Genevieve. If they weren't there, it would have been
Yeah.
aimed at you guys.
Fucking
I even did like a roll because Corvin wouldn't, or no, it wasn't even Corvin, it was the other guy, but wouldn't have been able to suss out which one of you was the strongest. So I just rolled and it ended up on them.
He wasn't able to figure out who the strongest was by looking at the guy throwing his minions.
That also brings me a question back for you, Bizarre. You're always wearing heavy armor?
I think I'm only
you're wearing plate, aren't you?
No, I'm in chainmail. You don't get plate
yeah,
armor right out the gate.
Chain
And that's
is medium,
medium.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering about the whole flight thing after the fact, and I was
Yeah.
like, can you fly in plate? And then I was like, I'll just ask.
Yeah, it's chain because when you start out as a paladin, that's what you're given.
That makes sense. Okay.
Let me take a look. Actually,
Oh, I know Billy's not here, but do you all have a preference? And please be vocal about separating experience or sharing experience at all times. Like if one person does something, does everyone gain it, or should that one person gain it? Like, what do you guys feel?
Personally, I feel just to make it easier, we should all, since we're all at the very least doing something,
Mm-hmm.
just to make it easier for everyone, so we don't have to personally keep track of our own experience. Just do easy.
Perfectly fine.
yeah,
Yep.
That is a good point.
Okay.
Me and
I only
numbers.
I only wanted to put that out in case people had an opposition to that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we're gonna do more splitting up in the future.
yeah. Like my
Not
only
not not
thing,
yeah.
my only thing is just that, like, say now I go on my little. Brusrick goes on a side quest, and I now have to like murder a bunch of guys or something.
Now he's 2 levels above everyone.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just it feel like, I mean, it would be amusing because like suddenly like everybody else just like it's like in like a movie where like they just like look out the window real suddenly, like I sense something because they just suddenly leveled up.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it just in case, um, like if you did have strong feelings towards it. I don't care one way or another. I've played games both ways. It is easier to just share it.
Yeah,
I just don't want someone if for instance someone gains the group a bunch and that person's like, "Hey, I don't feel like they earned it." I would address that, but since everyone's cool, then I'm happy to just share it.
I just think it's gonna be funny if that happens. Just suddenly like, we were reading books. What were you doing? I walk
I
in
mean,
covered in gore. Just
reading books is one way to gain knowledge.
Mhm.
So
It's true.
Also,
Different kind of
by the
experience.
way, flying in heavy armor requires a strength score of 17 or higher.
And you have 18?
19.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say with
so
a +4.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can do anything. I am powerful, except for every time I try to do a strength roll,
Except for that last time.
except for that last
that was
time when
really
I
difficult.
hypothetically murdered that guy in half a second.
Oh man, 2 hours. It's not
Catch
enough for
them
me.
by
I
surprise.
know. I'm like
It's really
antsy.
difficult to get at a decently far into anything in 2
I
hours.
know. Especially because like we all like to not
Talk.
embellish, but like yeah, like really figure things out, which is fine. No, it's good. It's good
I
for the
just don't
story.
shut up. It's fine.
I
Yeah.
mean, because I know we chose what is Sunday for me because of Shin's work, I think.
I think it was mainly me, but we can unfortunately go move it a day forward because of Bazaar's schedule.
What?
Mm.
Could we move it to a Friday?
I mean, we could. It would be after I got off work, which is still fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would mean that because Billy works tomorrow.
Yeah.
She works
Oh, I see.
Monday and
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
so if we
And I
wanted to
used
move it to
Saturdays.
Friday, I just might be a little less enthusiastic sometimes, but like,
But we're here to make you happy.
I
Use
mean,
this to get your frustrations out.
Maybe
from
not me.
as I say, maybe not the one who's trying to do all these shady things like read my brain.
Look, she has massive trust issues, okay?
And you're
Causing them in
delving, yeah, I
others.
was gonna say, and you're delving into my childhood trauma.
But yeah, no, if we move it forward today, that'd be fine.
okay. I'm okay with that because I have both Friday and Saturday off for me,
Mhm.
so I'm okay with that.
And with me, my granted, I don't have a job yet, still technically, or I do, but I don't because I haven't been assigned a kid yet, so I can't tutor anybody who I'm not assigned to.
That makes sense.
But it's a Monday through Friday, and it depends on being scheduled. So it's like I wouldn't technically be creating my schedule, but it's like I've told them these are the hours I can work.
Right.
And I've told them it's like I'm available on weekends if needed, but nothing would go late enough to interfere with this. And I don't have it starting until like 1 or 2 anyway, so like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So no matter how late we go, I should be fine.
Right. Yeah, I have Fridays off. Um, the only thing for me is my kids go to bed roughly around 7, 8 p.m. my time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually 8, let's just say 8. Um, so I could be free anytime after that. So use that as you will. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I would only ever change the time if one, it works for absolutely everybody, and two, it results in more time to play.
Mhm.
That's really it. As long as everyone's happy and agrees,
Come here,
and we can play for longer. That's all I want.
Hesper.
Like Esper the Pokemon.
No, this one's a super anxiety-ridden German Shepherd Greyhound mix.
Oh Jesus!
But the name is not based off the Pokemon.
No, not that I know of, at least.
Wait, hold on. My brain is going back.
I was gonna say,
Did
I'm just thinking
in
about.
Final Fantasy 8 were they called Espers?
I believe so.
I just want to know the background of your pet's name.
I
Love it.
will figure it out and let you know.
Okay.
Billy said that would work better for her.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds like we're moving it forward today.
Cool.
Rosrick uses
Still 2 weeks. Though,
hammer.
yes.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
No, yeah. I knew that wasn't gonna change. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh God, that's a perfect roll.
I will update the calendar.
Man, you know what? I'm not gonna
Crap roll.
give you information on these guys in case they come back.
In case
just
I need to
love
brutally
behind the scenes
murder
stuff.
them.
Yeah, I love behind the scenes stuff, but not if they have a chance to come
At
back.
the very least, we know that a 20 hits.
Yeah, for sure. That's all you need to know. Dang. 17 damage in one swing.
No, the slashing was just a second swing
Oh,
with a hand axe. That was just me checking because I technically have 2 weapons, a flail and a hand axe.
Still 17 in one go.
I mean, if I'm dual wielding,
Yeah, fair.
and I think I have a disadvantage at dual wielding.
what the hell is weapon mastery again? I gotta look this up.
I can remember.
What is weapon mastery? It's a class
I
feature
have
shared
the-
between martial classes.
I was gonna say I have martial weapons, so
Learning a mastery property isn't permanent. During a long rest, you can practice weapon drills and swap out one of your weapon choices. What? I should really read this book again.
also,
The number
what
of
the hell
mastery
does that? You mean I can't holster a weapon and change it out?
The number of mastery properties you can learn is specified in your class's version of the weapon mastery feature. Oh, Christ. Maybe maybe we just take that shit off. I don't know. I don't know.
God, I can't wait until I hit level 6. Stupid amounts of acid.
It's gonna be great.
I mean, I'm already doing 2d6. At level 6, I get 3d6. At 11, I get 4d6. And at 16, I get 5d6.
It's pretty great.
I'm gonna fucking. That was. If I couldn't crush that guy's head in my hands, I was going to just spew acid directly into his face. I was gonna put the fear of whatever the hell god these guys worship into their hearts. And then the fear of my god as well.
Hell yeah. All right.
Considering they seem to be consorting with necromancers, I'm ready to just start beating people.
Them bastards.
The fact that, that's the thing, like, the fact that they're consorting with necromancers gives my guy, or gives my anybody in my oath, kind of just free reign.
Mm.
Like, I'm normally supposed to talk people out of it. Like, if it's like a bandit or whatever, I'm not supposed to be like, well, here we go a murdering. I'm supposed to try to.
Note, don't piss off the paladin.
That's right.
Here I go killing again.
Right, here I go. Well, but yeah, like, because I'm supposed to try to redeem people with this oath, but like,
Yeah.
where the hell is it?
Your oath.
That,
Love
Oh.
the oath.
that. But I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll let you know when that idea becomes a thing.
I love when you all have individual plans with me. It's great.
I've been brainstorming
Good.
because something you
love
said
it.
about one of the bad peoples has
Oh, which
given
bad
me.
peoples?
I'm just gonna no. It's gonna be a surprise for everybody.
Okay.
You're
alright.
gonna get, if things play out the way I think they will, you're gonna get a little message during that encounter,
That's a-okay.
and I am gonna enact my plan.
Play this MP3. All right.
That's right. I have another question. This one's
When we hear
less.
pop music.
Why do we hear boss music, and why is it emanating from the paladin?
And why do we hear Latin?
Exactly.
Fucking play this Dark Souls soundtrack, please.
Please work this into our next encounter. Thank you.
Hang on, let me pull up. I gotta find the song I'm thinking of now.
You were saying something. Shadow.
Was I? I don't even remember now.
Oh no, I was gonna say I have an idea that I'm more curious. Like this one, it's not like a game. Well, I mean, kind of a gameplay, kind of not thing. Let me just double check what tools I'm proficient with. Smiths, perfect. Smiths and tinkerers, so that's exactly what I would need. What
yeah,
are
you're
your
good at like building anything.
Yeah. So because my secondary deity patron is the fucking rat tech, that made me think of.
Even God.
What'd you say? Yeah, exactly. It's the lesser known Skaven god, not the great horned rat, but the god of all rat techs.
Brozerk's just gonna start like trying to commune with Zayolu and be like, "We're gonna build some crazy shit."
You have no idea. I have schemes and plans. But
Well, hold on. Pause for 1 sec, because I had something specifically for you that we didn't get to. I'm so sad about it. But continue.
anyways, how do we feel about guns?
I'm currently watching Legend of Vox Machina, and it
Yep,
doesn't
that's
really bother
exactly
me
what I
as
was
much as I
thinking.
thought.
Well, like I have an idea.
I used to be opposed to it. I really was. I was like, it doesn't make sense. And then like,
It
it
depends on
just
the
is
time
so
frame.
cool. Yeah, time
There's-
frame and just the story and how you work it into the world. Like, yeah,
Well, and I mean, like, I'm just sitting here thinking, maybe not a
You're not going to be getting in fucking AR, but you're.
give me a fucking 50 cal. But just
I wish I could tell you
Fucking
more about
one-hand it.
something, but
hang on.
I'll have
What's
to
the
wait till
fucking?
next session.
I know exactly which cutscene I need to bring up for if the paladin got 50 cal.
Please send it to me.
I'm throwing it in the main chat.
Okay.
Where are you? That's not it. Damn it, these are voice clips. This game's not that fucking old. Well, okay, it's old, but it's not that fucking old. Oh my god, 15 years ago. Please stop making me feel old, game.
I mean, the
YouTube.
video that I sent earlier, the Dorkly video, it's 12.
Yeah,
Because Dorkly doesn't exist anymore except on Dropout, I'm pretty sure.
oh, Dropout. I need to get that.
And even
It-
then, I don't
it's
even think
worth
they're
it.
doing anything anymore.
There we go. No, they're still doing stuff. It's just
I
not.
told
Alright, that's good.
I told my wife that we would finish up with Crave, with all the stuff we want to watch on Crave, and then we were just gonna binge Dropout stuff.
There you go. Skip to like 40 seconds. I don't. It's so fucking long.
40 seconds. Hello? Where's it? Oh, okay. No, open in YouTube. Don't try to play it in Discord. Yeah.
I mean, that's an electricity gun, an arc cannon, if I remember right. But still, the concept is there. Oh, I found the meme I was looking for.
My God, I haven't played any games like this in a long time.
Right. Well, like I'm a diehard Guerrilla Games fan, but like Killzone, it holds a very special place in my heart. Although I despise most of the other fans because they all like. There's a lot of fascists who like it.
I mean, there are,
Like
funny enough,
they.
there are a lot of fascists who like Wolfenstein.
I know, but like Killzone, the whole idea
There are a
is
lot
that
of fascists who like Rage Against the Machine.
yeah,
Guys, there's just too many fascists.
there really are.
This
I mean,
is true.
agreed. A single fascist is too many fascists.
But
Brings out the guillotine.
well, like Killzone, literally both sides. Like it's the entire argument is both of these groups are just different kinds of fascists. Like literally
to
in.
be said with Warzone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, literally in the last game, that's like the thing that your character or one of the characters like realizes. She's like, everybody in this war is a monster. And the only way to stop it is by like actually getting rid of the leaders on both sides. And her and like this group of like they're like spec ops people just start going. They just start murdering, like assassinating higher ups that caused all these problems. But yeah, that's the music right there that would play, that's gonna play or would have played when But yeah, so my gun idea though is like I don't want, an automatic or anything like that. I'm thinking something, I was thinking something relatively low tech, but like mostly as like a conduit for, magic in a sense.
The cool thing is, later on, I'll be able to help you a lot more with that.
Hmm.
But for now, you can start that idea. I think though in this world, I want to say that if it has been thought of, it definitely hasn't been made.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
no, I was not expecting it to be a thing that's like readily
like maybe
available.
in a country across the ocean, someone also has a similar idea, but they definitely won't have your resources.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you that much, maybe. So I'm down.
Yeah, this was like, because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I do need a ranged weapon at some point, but like,
Why not make a cool one?
exactly, like, a bow is awkward with heavy armor,
Mhm.
and like, I was like, I need something that can easily just be like grabbed.
And not to go full artificer on you, but do you want it grafted into your armor or something that's separate?
Oh, it's gonna be separate, because I'm gonna start
You can
small.
always have on him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm thinking I'm gonna start small, and then like, if some of the experimental ideas I've got might go sideways,
Yeah, yeah.
I want something I can chuck.
Also, what did the intelligence boost get you to?
The fuck did
Because
it get me to?
you got a boost from Zeolu, right?
Intelligence.
I think you
Yes.
got like a +2 or something.
Did I get a +2?
I think.
I don't remember. Hang on.
I think at some point.
I know I got a boost. I just don't remember what the boost was to.
Or was it a
Let's-
+3? I don't remember what it gave you.
If it was a +3, I don't think I incorporated it properly. Let's see. Video
Ask the lore keeper. No.
Lore keep. It's okay. I've got my. Let's see. I've got my channel right
Yeah,
here.
because part of the whole thing was he's helping you out, right? Like,
That's intelligence.
he granted you like all the proficiencies, increasing your intelligence a little bit, things like that.
Okay, so that's not it. That's still 12. I'll just go
I
back to
think
my
it was
very
like the
first.
second time you went to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the very first campaign episode
Mm-hmm.
and just look at my sheet there.
Yeah, I want to say it was the second
I got
or
a
third
plus
time you napped
2.
or something. Okay, +2.
Yeah.
Okay. And did that bring you to 10 to 12?
That brought me to
or, like-
12.
Okay, that's kind of exactly what I thought it would do. Perfect. Okay. At least you're a +1 to things.
Yeah.
That's really the goal there was like I know it's not a stat you're planning on doing much with, but I was like, here's some help.
I mean, hey, my wisdom's fucking 8, so
There you go.
it's
That
at
worked out.
least not awful. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, I like that idea. And I like the whole like coming up with experiments and testing them out. I'll have something to help you with that in the future. More
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I've got a couple ideas like that might be like where it might, spawn from, so to speak.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I can help weave whatever you need into the world too.
Well, because like I'm thinking like he's a dragonborn, but he's seen other types of dragons and dragonborns, with different fire effects, but like or different breath attacks, but like what if turning a breath attack into a weapon was viable?
Mm-hmm.
So like going from there, kind of tinkering around with ideas like that, and then of course I think what is it? The dwarves have like what blast powder or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah, like it's not anything you'll get right away.
yeah, no,
obviously,
like
but
it'll just be something he's probably gonna start dealing or
Yeah.
tinkering around with ideas.
Because I'm assuming the next session and potentially the one after will be finishing out this day because you're on a time crunch to midnight
Hmm.
and you guys are kind of stressed for your spells, right?
I mean, yeah, I used both of mine up in the fight, so
Yeah.
I don't have any level 2s, but I do have.
All your level ones.
Yeah, I don't think I used any. Oh no, because I used one for comprehend languages, so I've got 3 level 1s.
Yeah. I'll try to keep that in mind so don't just throw everything at you.
I do have a spell that does damage now, though.
Thank God.
I do think it's gonna be funny if I go down at any point watching y'all scramble trying to deal with everything.
Could you imagine out of the gate just boom, Brosic drops? It's like, all
Oh
right.
dear.
Just oh no.
It would just immediately be like, all right, time to try and talk my way out of this somehow, because
Well-
I am fucked otherwise.
Time to show a little ankle.
Oh shit, she shows full thigh.
Well,
Damn.
no
Well,
wonder
sometimes.
everybody's just completely confused all the
Those
time.
lucky bastards.
She has a thing attached to her corset that allows her to lift her skirts up so she can adjust the heights of them, like if
Oh, I
she's
thought you were gonna
walking
say
or
so she can
something.
flash people. It's like, okay, I guess we're just going straight for it. Just
Yeah, like if she's
flashbang.
walking or something, she'll height the skirt up a little bit so that there's, not so much around her ankles, but most of the time she just has it full, or sometimes when she's performing, she'll.
Just be like, McCarafay, quick, flashbang them.
I mean, and if it was me in real life, that would work because my thighs are so fucking tall, they are blinding.
Just immediate. Ah, my eyes. I saw a little bit of panty and nothing else. I'm not gonna lie. That was the greatest gift I could have been given was old Coot making
I
his
honestly thought that would
comeback.
take forever.
Every time you've rolled, I've just quietly been like, come on, just give me this game, just give me this one time.
We linked the 2 gag characters together.
That's right.
I'm so
Don't
glad that we've finally brought him in.
He's gonna be the
He's gonna fucking
best
die.
NPC.
I know what's gonna happen. I see it in my soul. I know
He's
that.
gonna die, and then everything's gonna go to Giuseppe.
And Giuseppe's
You're
just not
still a
gonna be.
disappointment. Here's my shit.
That's right. I was gonna say Giuseppe's gonna take over his spot, and it's gonna just not be the same.
I have actually been thinking, how will McCarafay react if he shows up again?
All I can think of is when he shows up, it's gonna be like, hang on, I got the. If I can spell. Perfect. Glad that they knew exactly where I was going with this. Oh, Discord.
Oh, you know what? I could probably.
This
mess
is
about
what I'm thinking.
with. What is this?
The best.
He's gonna see you and do the old man McGucket jig.
Dad.
Mhm.
Oh man. No, I was gonna say I created an NPC stat block for the guy after session 1. I wonder if
Fantastic.
I haven't looked at it. I wonder if it's still viable. Because I did as a joke. Where is it? Oh, did I do something stupid with him? I probably did. I probably did something dumb. Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Amazing. Cool. Oh, jeez. My internet's crapping itself.
Oh no.
Uh. When everything you're doing is not working.
Forgot about that line.
Hmm.
You can run, but I'll still be in your nightmares.
All right. Well, so you can go to bed early then. Next Sunday, I took off so I can just chill. Have an extra day. It's nice. Ugh. Also, since I'm messing around with all this stuff anyway, if there's any more like uh pictures I can try to suss out with AI, just let me know. I'll mess around with it. If anybody wants to know what somebody looks like, I'll futz about until I like it. Man, to get Genevieve, I swear, Zom knows. I think I did like 20 different prompts until I was like satisfied because none of them really read dwarf. Even this one doesn't really read dwarf, but I was like, it hits the vibe in my head of how I pictured her. And yeah, Silvara was the same way. It took me a long time to get that one. Alaric was one and done, baby. Just used,
Prompt was twink.
yep, exactly. Just one word. Elf twink.
That's 2.
Hyphenated. No. Actually, I could not get Skilla in a style like the others that I was happy with.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I
you were
just-
saying.
Yeah. I just lucked out with that one, and I was like, oh, that's exactly kind of what I was looking for. Like a red salamander kind of lizard folk with some like spiky frayed parts. And then it said in a dress, because next time she'll have something a little more fighty. Maybe. Who knows? Good old Todd.
Hmm.
But yeah, if there's any NPCs you want me to do, I'll definitely mess about, because I don't think I have to do as much prep for next time. Maybe I'll finish building out. I've started working on the capital of the country where the king and the queen live.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's my world buildy thing. I'll probably put out or work on. Excuse me. It's actually been kind of fun. I'm making it huge as fuck. It's like a metropolis. I introduced. I know we have like the Crimson Wing